Welcome back to Tomb of Fate. This is session 40, entitled What Remains. I am doing a thing. You didn't call me out on me doing a thing. We'll discuss that thing when the thing is apparent. But as everybody here hasn't played with everybody, we're already covered on Lines and Fails. It's already been handled by everybody, though. But just to make sure everybody knows who everybody is, because I don't think Josh has played with a couple of you. Josh, tell us about yourself, and then we'll move to the others.
About my character, or about me?
A little bit about you, and then a little bit about your character.
I've been playing D&D since I was 11, and I'm 38 now. You do the math. I love it too much. But yeah, I stream, I play video games, and I play with you guys. So good to be here. Yeah.
Yep. Does like Monster Hunter and played Cyberpunk not long ago when we were playing Cyberpunk. It's awesome. And then your character.
So my character's name is Torgrave. He is a cleric of knowledge. He is pretty pissed off that he can't remember things about his own life, based on the fact that he's been seeking out knowledge and came here to do so. So that's something that's definitely he's not happy about, but he's still trying to find out things that are going on in this place.
You know, I didn't even take a second when you built the character to stop and just admire the irony of a knowledge cleric who has limited amnesia.
Yep.
So, I swear I know this. Okay. Next up is Steve. Have you and Josh played together?
I don't think
We have.
Have we? With
Cyberpunk.
Right. As I said, I haven't played with Torgray, but
Okay.
who's your Cyberpunk character?
I was Rocco.
Right, yeah. Well, my character in this game is a lot more friendly and teamwork oriented.
Gotta get away from the villain persona for a second. So yeah, you guys know each other. I think the only other person you might not know is Aiden. We'll get to that when we get there. But Steve, go ahead and describe your character.
I'm playing Saywin. He is a human fighter, a hedge knight turned rune knight. A twist in his life he was not expecting, but it happened. He's kind of coming to terms with that and what that entails, kind of seeking different people in the Manor Fort to help him understand these new gifts. He's very, selfless and teamwork oriented. He's kind of first into the fray, doesn't mind taking the hits so that other people who he considers to be more valuable than himself can survive and deal the damage and kind of get the job done.
Zergo Jr. is actually the star of the show here. Zergo is a character played by Cronus. Cronus, go ahead and tell us a bit about yourself. I think you and Josh have never played together. Is that right?
Yeah, that is right, I believe. Yeah, so I've been playing D&D for a couple of years now. Brent has been my main DM, so make of that what you will.
Josh is also running for Brent, by the way. He's
Yeah, for like 4 years, probably the entire time that you've played.
Okay, yeah, I think that's been about matches. Other than that, when I'm not working, I just play video games pretty much. I've been obsessed with Bannerlord 2 as of late, and on to Zergo. The backpack that I've been playing. He doesn't smell great. He's an orc. He's about 6'6", and he accidentally sold his soul to a demon. And he's just here for a good time, I guess. And he's just trying to control his pet cat.
back to the chain familiar, who is a celestial sphinx, who just performs a lot better than Zergo does in every way, shape, and form. So he's actually the character that Cronus is playing. That's the joke, and also because he's MVP in every game he's in, pretty much. We don't jest when we say he is the all-star. That, and then last but not least, thank you so much, Travis, for being gracious and me telling you you're in, telling you you're not. It has been a heck of a week for everybody involved. I know that initially I was like, man, the only people who are signing up are Brent. And we can't have that. We just can't have Brent having more games than anybody else right now. We got them at nice double digits. But I don't know if you've played with Travis before, Josh? Okay.
I don't think so.
No,
You're good.
not.
So Travis, quick, tell us who you are, and then tell us about Clyde.
Well, I'm Brent's little brother. Pretty obvious on that one.
Well, you're not on camera.
Yeah, that's right. That's fair. I'm a lot quieter than Brent, more conservative overall. I don't mind much. I'm only stick to myself, but I'm pretty easy to get along with, and then nothing bothers me really. So,
Clyde.
Glide, Eric Opera. All he really wants to do is help and guide people. He is a light domain cleric, and his firm belief is that almost everybody deserves a chance if given room to grow. They should be good.
Right on. Okay, so this quest was drawn to you by Barn, who is a new addition to the Manor Fort. He comes from the ancient Stepwell, where downtime activities are utilized. I'm mostly just pimping that out before we talk about downtime activities, because it's at a 15 and 24, but I know everybody's already paid for their stuff, so we're locked in, it's fine. For downtime activities, we went through the back and forth. I think everybody here has spent their points. Saywin, you dumped yours on befriending Silas, learning how to cook. If you haven't befriended Silas, ignore the fact that Silas is in the bottom left corner of shops. You should not be allowed to buy from him. If you do buy from him, I will scold you and take back what you purchased. So it's pointless. And then also befriended Eustrail to get a cool tattoo. You request that Eustrail do it in the style of a runic giant rune of some nonsense. She wasn't listening. She drew the symbol, which we as a fan group know is the symbol of Ashmedea, but in game canon it is the red dragon queen. That was the one that was probably featured inside of the Citadel in the Gash. But besides that, you have a new Thayan tattoo, and also the chef feat, which is pretty awesome. I put +1 in con for you, because it's +1 con or wisdom. I assumed that was the right choice. Is that fair?
I had added it myself, and
Okay. You deducted it?
I did wisdom because it was an odd number.
Oh.
And then you did it, but I removed it, so I corrected it. Don't worry about it.
Thank you for being honest on that. That's gorgeous.
Not. So, yep, I am some kind of a cook.
Well,
short order.
I assure you, Daniel is aware of this fact and will be reaching out in time to come up with crazy plans for selling your wares. Glide, you befriended Mainwin and finalized that befriending. Had you not been invited to play today and you only played tomorrow, you would have been able to fully befriend Eustrail, but due in part to the fact that you are playing in this game, your Eustrail friendship will be at 3, and because you're playing tomorrow, will remain at 3 until after this weekend. But if you die today, you'll have a dark mark for tomorrow. If you don't die today, you'll be able to live through tomorrow despite what Brent tries to do to us.
Surely he would maybe make a second.
Yeah, he wouldn't kill you twice in the same spot. That'd be crazy.
No, I didn't die there. No, we're good. I died on the boat.
Oh, right.
Yeah.
No, Gellum. Oh, yeah, Gellum died on the boat. Right.
I got to play with Gellum. I wanted to.
He was a cool guy. Dargwar did. Focusing up. Then Torgrave, you established a friendship with Rockthar, and we have 3 points of that because you last and actually first played with us on the 36th session. So 7, 8, 9, 3 in the middle. Yeah. So cool. Rockthar is Brent's NPC. The way I feel like he's playing him is very much like most of his Paladin aligned characters. You know, if you've seen one of those played, you probably have a vibe for how Rockthar is. But yeah, he's a cool enough guy. Master of the Watch. And last but not least, Zergo Jr. doesn't get any points because he's a summoned creature. But Zergo Sr. doesn't get any either because you were in the very last session. I do applaud you in trying 5 times to get the step well a little higher. I do condone you because you only rolled 2 successes and you're a charisma-based character. Oh my god.
I've done more than just 5. I mean, that was last time.
No, but 2 out of 5 with your stuff. I was taken aback. It was wild.
Remember, last time was pretty bad too. That's the reason I reached level 5, because I failed so many of them. The XP just leveled me up at that point.
So funny. Okay, so then we've got the bird on the docket. We have the location that we want to go to, which is here. Varn tells you that it is a place that he considers troubling due to the fact that the giants who now live in the Stepwell once lived in this place. And when they did, I already showed it, but I'm going to show it again so it pops up on there. There it goes. The Aguasea Scar, also known as the Caves of Chaos, on the northern side of Azumaten. The giants used to live in this area, but were basically routed out by other subgroups inside of the space. According to what he tells you, this space is filled with disparate different brigands, raiders, bandits that kind of live in this space and kind of trek out into the highlands and attack. There was a question asked if there were bird folk in this area specifically, and he answered as plainly as he could. He didn't really have much knowledge of bird folk until he came to the Manor Fort and met Glide. So what you'll understand is that this portion of the mountain is very much considered lower than where the bird folk observatory and even the mountain stair are located. There's kind of a understanding that the scar is basically at like the base of the mountain, kind of like cleft into the rock on the northern end. And to get there, you'll need to move a total of 1, 2, 3, 4, and then in. Does that make sense? Does everybody understand why that's the case?
Yep.
Okay, great. So total of 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yep, there are 4 of you. So whoever wants to be first in the rolling to see if you suffer misery or great reward, that's entirely up to you.
I'm down. Last time I rolled for travel, I got a nat 20. Who's okay with me rolling?
That is what you want to roll, yeah. 12 is peaceful travels.
Can I re-roll?
No. Next up.
I'll just go for it. And as part of our prep, could I have baked a humble pie?
Yes, sorry, thank you so much. I talked about the downtime phase through position, and I forgot to... that is a thing. So, humble pie, go ahead. You don't have one on your sheet, right?
No, just the recipe.
Okay, hold on. Shaylin.
Isn't 3 a discovery?
Yeah, it is. Hold on. Just chill.
Discovery is I have a pie.
I've never seen a 3 on a travel before.
Okay, so the pie is now in your sheet there. Go ahead and click it so it throws it out and everybody understands it and sees it.
Sure.
Okay. So a humble pie, when eaten by 4 members at the beginning of a session, will mean that the first time that you have to roll a fumble saving throw, you automatically succeeded. A fumble saving throw is when you roll a 1 and then roll another d20 to see if your condition on your weapon goes low. So having a humble pie means that that first time that you do that, you won't have to roll it again. So, on a conversation I was having before the game started, who cares if you roll double ones on Eldritch Blasts? The first one is free. Okay, with a 3, the discovery that you unlock here is an archaeological dig. For players, change that. It doesn't currently have the stuff there. But what you see is off in the distance, kind of north of where you're at, closer to the water, to be completely honest, of the unnamed lake. It looks as though someone was like digging into what appears to have been some sort of like a water reservoir, but that was constructed and might have had like, access points to other spaces, perhaps aqueducts or like sewer-like structures that might have come off the mountain or come out from the lake. From this distance, it does look interesting enough to follow up on, but since you have a quest, you're basically just marking it for others. Go ahead and just, yes, I have your hand.
So the archaeological dig popped up, but there's no picture.
Correct. Yep, that's because
Okay,
I have
just
not put one. Yep.
Yeah, cool.
Then to the next part. It's either Josh or it is Travis. It's just friend.
I'll roll. Yep. Just a d20, right?
Yeah, yep.
That was almost a 19.
That was so close, man. So close.
That is another discovery. So, just north of kind of where the mountain structure kind of cuts to, you would see that there does look like there's a patch of grass near to what appears to be kind of like an open and kind of mostly desolate plains to the east. This well is probably like towards the northern end of the hex that you're in, so it's a good distance away. And this one will also not have a picture when it's revealed. So it's what you'll later come to know is called the Brine Down Well. At this time, you're basically just notating it for other people if they go on free roams. And it'll also kind of put it in the quest pool. Observer. Blank. Cool.
And down.
Okay, then one more move.
There it is.
Okay, random encounter. Okay. So for the start of this random encounter, I would like for everybody at the table to give me a perception check. Obviously, you're not moving stealthily. You're moving with kind of, determination. The expectation is you'll perceive something before it perceives you.
Can I roll one for Zergo Jr.?
Yes, please.
I can't see it on his thing. I don't think he's proficient with it.
So you'll just make a wisdom roll.
Wisdom roll.
So the path up ahead, it's very kind of rocky, very porous. But the path up ahead seems to lead to a portion of kind of like, not so much deep woodland, but kind of populated with light, scarce trees kind of area. But what you notice is that there's a fork in the road up ahead, and it looks like a lot of trees look like they have been kind of blasted apart or broken. Those of you that rolled really well on your perception checks, which would be Saywin, Jess Saywin, it looks like, you see what appears to be an apparition, a human-like figure kind of floating near the cusp of the fork here. I'm going to toggle some things and reveal some things, and you guys will see what I am talking about precisely. It does look like if you wanted to circumnavigate this creature, you could, or you could instead engage it if you wanted.
I would kind of go up to the cleric, say, there's a ghost over there. I don't know how you feel about that, but I know you holy men typically aren't big fans of the undead, so it's your call.
In the light, even with him pointing it out, for whatever reason, if you did not get a perception check of 15 or better in the initial, you do not see what he is pointing at.
Trust me, bro.
Trust me, bro.
I swear it's a ghost. I'm not crazy.
Portgrave pretends to see it and nods his head like, I agree. I think we should maybe avoid it, yes.
Saban nods his head like that's a good idea.
You have two options. To the north, it's kind of like rocky and well defended. You think you can make it out, but you're going to have to circumnavigate and come back around to get to the point where you want to be. That's option one, and that will result mechanically in another roll of the dice to see what you random encounter. Option two is you can attempt to go south, and that will avoid a second random encounter roll, but you will all need to make an athletics check. And if more than half of your company makes that athletics check, then you'll make it up those rocks without problem. If more than half of you fails, then the Banshee will attack you while you're trying to climb the initial scree.
Oh, and I want to be respectful. I forgot Glide's also a cleric, so I would... I'm sorry, I didn't notice your holy symbol there under your feathers. Yeah, there's a ghost over there. How do you feel about that? As a man of the cloth.
I see no ghosts.
Trust me, man. Trust me, bro.
Oh no. I don't know. We should believe it, right? Help it go on?
Like, are you saying put it to rest or just leave it alone?
Yes. Yeah, put it to rest.
Okay, so the good and the evil on your shoulders. The knowledge cleric is saying, maybe we don't fuck with it. Thorgrave rolled a deception roll. What's that about?
Because I said I totally see it.
Oh, got you. He does totally see it. So, you got two answers diametrically opposed.
Split. Okay.
Do you ask
Luckily,
Zergo?
luckily we have one more person whose opinion matters, and I look at the cat. What do we do, boy?
The cat doesn't answer because the cat doesn't see it. If the cat had saw it, it probably would have gone feral already.
Why are you talking to my son?
Don't talk to me or my son ever again.
There we go. There's a ghost over there. We're just divided on what we should do. What do you think?
Zergo's gonna like peek his head up, like look over, like acting like he's stealthy, but he's clearly not. I don't see anything. You might want to take off your helmet and look again. Helmets always impair us orcs. Might be a issue for you.
Someone will lift his visor, and he is not an attractive person. Like he is beat up, probably swollen, bruised, missing some teeth. No, it's there. You can trust me.
Looks like you might have hit your head there.
Yeah, a couple times.
I see it too.
Does not look like he's hit his head. But, both, according to you, human. Out of character, we know Josh's character isn't, but they don't.
Right. Yeah.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, I'm an Asimar.
Okay. Yeah, if you want to go swing at the air, yeah.
So you think we should put this ghost to rest?
There's no ghost, but sure.
Saban rubs his temple. He's kind of confused because he doesn't feel like it was a straight answer. And he doesn't want to make the call.
Well, I'm going that way. Wow, different voice. Well, I'm going that way. And he's pointing north to go up and around instead of the scramble.
Who's going with Torgrave? It looks like he's heading off in that direction.
I don't really want to split the party, so I'll kind of look to Glide. I think we should stick together. Maybe we can double back after we deal with the Scar, what's happening to Scar. I don't think that ghost that's definitely there is going anywhere.
Yeah, that's fine. I don't see a ghost anyway, so...
Okay. Somebody go ahead and roll me a 20-sided dice, and we'll move to it.
Since I decided to go north, I guess that would be me.
Yeah.
16.
You think you circle back fully around, but ultimately you come right back to where you were, only from a different angle. Hold on a second. Too funny.
We're putting this ghost to rest, all right? It wasn't an option.
So you think you kind of circumnavigate, and as you're trying to make your way to where you know the scar to be, you end up coming at it from the other side.
Do we get new perception checks?
Yeah, you're looking at it from Shadowlong, so like the sun's kind of at your back instead. So yeah, go ahead, make another perception check.
The map hasn't loaded for me.
No,
Is
I
it
know,
the same for
because
everyone
I
else?
haven't activated it.
Oh, okay. I'm just on a black screen. That's what I was.
Torgrave, you still see it.
Yep, totally see it.
Glide, you see it this time. And with religion trained, you would recognize it not as a ghost, but as a banshee, which is a semi-powerful undead. You've never encountered one before, but you have a feeling that you could engage with it.
Question, John. How does inspiration generate in this campaign?
So if you're under 5th level, you get it at the beginning of every game, and if you're a human as well, you're not. So yeah, you should have a heroic inspiration if you are not 5th level. If you are 5th level and you're not a human, you do not have heroic inspiration. You only gain it when you do something exceptional or make me laugh.
Okay. So
And DMs, you can also hand out inspiration like hotcakes if it's your pleasure to do so, or be stingy with it. I don't care either way. And everybody here is DMs. Go ahead.
None for Brent.
I'll use my inspiration to try and see the thing, just because that's important to me. So.
Sure. Zergo Jr. sees it and points it out to Zergo.
Great. Now you got my son seeing things.
Out of curiosity, if somebody points it out, would I be able to see it, or is it like I'm just not going to see it?
I would say that at this angle and this proximity, it's easier to see.
Okay, well, I won't use it then.
Okay.
Yeah, just in case.
Just trust us. It's totally there.
I see it anyway, so I mean.
Okay. Do you approach? From this distance and angle, as everybody kind of catches on to it, you would notice that it looks like it appears to be an elvish maiden in kind of flowing, very spectral, spooky-looking robes. This elvish maiden appears to have some sort of tiara on her brow, but again, it's all ghost material, incorporeal things. But she looks like she is pained and kind of like shaking kind of idly, with occasional jolts in the shaking similar to like, you know, one of those horrible newer kind of like horror flicks where like the frame kind of jostles and like she like twitches. Scary. I wish I had like a cue for like a really loud noise right now so I could get you all to shit your pants.
Saban kind of looks between the clerics, like we want to lay it to rest or parlay with it, but either way is kind of, I'm out of my element right now with a ghost. There's a greater than 0 chance I'll get possessed if I just run in there. There's one thing I know about ghosts. They always possess the idiot.
Oh, do I have something to tell you?
Like, I think you're okay.
I
learned how to read recently.
Basically, I just need you guys to decide because we got plenty of stuff at the actual place. Are you gonna fight it or are you gonna wander away? These are the options. If you wander away, that's fine. You can get past this one without issue. But I just need you to decide. It's not going to start the fight. It will start the fight at a specific point if you guys engage it.
I say we put it to rest. Still.
Okay. One for kill it.
Zergo Jr. pulls out his claws and
2 to
looks
kill
like
it.
he wants to go bite it.
Kill it.
3 to kill it. Okay, cool. So I need you to tell me how you're approaching it initially, because it's not going to be a surprise round, but I'll let you all have a move if you want to engage it a little bit, since I started you at a random point in space. And then once you've moved to the positions that you want to start in, we will go. So just grab your tokens up and get to doing it.
I'll let you know when I can see the map.
How are you not seeing the map?
You still don't see it?
No, I see like what is it, Sunsend? I don't see the actual map we're on.
Are you in the DM loadout?
No, I'm on my player one.
I find that hard to believe. Yeah.
There
he
we
is.
go. There we
Yep.
go.
Okay. So yeah, move up. Saywin, you'll be the subject of the surprise round. And just you.
And how?
Everybody roll initiative, and we'll get to...
Yeah. I'm just gonna take flight. You know. Just flight with.
I'm still learning things.
right-click your token, click on the double gray swords. Stuff will pop up in the bottom. Click
Yeah,
the
there
dice
it
next
is.
to the briefcase. It's that easy. Going back through it in my brain, I'm like, oh, that was a lot of things I said. Thanks, Solution. Thanks so much for that. Yeah, I didn't even know it was my affiliate anniversary, and I posted it when I... anyways, focusing up on murdering these people. So, you walk up, okay, and again, you're not intent on this thing, because you don't know what's going to happen. So, say when you kind of approach it, like, you're kind of, like, ready, but you're not sure what's going to happen, right? There's a bit of trepidation. And it turns to you, and this beautiful maiden's face kind of looks to you. And there's something like about her that's either like motherly to you or feels endearing to you, and you just feel captured for a moment, but then everything shatters as the world around her darkens inwards towards her. Her jaw distends down to about a length of about a foot, and sharp teeth kind of wrench out from either side, and she screams directly at you. I need you to go ahead and give me a double ha-ha-has. I need you to give me the wisdom saving throw. Okay. So before you get to her, which would probably be somewhere around here, she will frighten you.
Yep, that's about right.
Okay. And that is we're going to cycle through the initiative real quick after I begin initiative. Because she will take her action on that turn of hers during the first round, and then during the second round, you are no longer surprised and can act at will. You see your holy knight, or not holy, your unholy knight kind of like, oh, I'm shaking in my boots.
Kind of look over my shoulder. I told you this would happen.
Can Zergo see the ghost, or no?
Everybody can see it, but if you're outside of 30 feet from it, it kind of obscure itself in the light. So you'll have problems aiming and shooting at it if you're outside of 30 feet.
Okay, so Zergo sees it.
Yep.
All right. Ooh, that thing's ugly. I'd run away too.
Eldritch Blast go flying through the air. I don't even have to do the sound effects anymore. That's pretty great.
No, you called it.
Well, lucky you. You had a humble pie at the beginning of the session, so you don't have to roll the fumble saving throw. So go ahead and give me
That's
damage
true.
on the first one.
Nice.
Hell yeah.
All right.
Zergo Jr., go get it.
Hits it, very strong hit. It actually cuts through the etherealness of it. You just see kind of this greenish blue matter kind of like shift through the air and then become nothing. The creature attacks and hits, and by the creature I mean Zergo Jr., our little man.
He's more than a creature.
Everything is a creature in Dungeons and Dragons. It hits, slashes through it, seems to get purchase on the material and tear it free of the larger creature at large. Zergo done?
Yep. I assume the radiant damage doesn't do anything special because you didn't say that.
No, it doesn't do anything. Or is the radiant? Oh, from him. Okay, yeah, no, nothing. Some ghosts care, some ghosts don't. Alright. Clyde.
Move forward here.
Mm-hmm.
Got a guiding bolt.
Okay. Using actual materials. This is what she looked like, by the way, when she did the thing. Guiding bolt, throw it. That'll hit. People are using resources. I love that. Well, that's a number. Similar to the Eldritch Blast, it kind of cuts through it, but seems to take a substantial amount more. Not due in part to what it's made out of, more due in part to it's already been rented a couple times by this magical bombardment. Saywin, you're frightened. You cannot willingly move closer to the subject of your terror.
Yes, Seon lifts his shield in front of his face so he can't see it anymore, and just kind of crouches down and cowers. He'll take the dodge action.
Okay.
And do nothing.
On its turn, it is going to use Deathly Wail. I would like everybody who is within 30 feet, which I think is all of you, to give me a Constitution saving throw. And to answer your question, it seems to be exactly in the only spot that is completely removed from sunlight. God damn, everybody's rolling good.
Don't worry, Zergo hasn't rolled yet. Where's it at? There it is.
Hey, I know that sound effect.
Everybody's getting it. Well, that's stupid. It's just a lady screaming. That's what happened. Okay. Next up is Thorgrave.
Sure. I'm going to move up to these two and do a whatchamacallit, a guidance on I guess Zergo.
Okay.
So Zergo, you add a 1d4 to any ability check using the chosen skill. So, what skill would you like?
Ooh, that's a tough one. We'll do. I don't know. How long does it last?
About a minute.
Up to 1 minute.
Honestly, I'm not sure what I want to use it for. I wish I could open my character sheet. It's being stupid.
I can give it to the cleric if you want.
Yeah, I feel like that'd be a better use.
Religion, probably,
what?
then.
Yeah.
Religion. So any whatchamacallit? Any ability check using that chosen skill. So religion is what, wisdom?
Intelligence.
Yeah.
Intelligence.
Okay, that's it.
Let's see. That is an action, so yes.
Alright. Zergo, lasers, or cat, or laser cat.
So I have a quick question about the terrain.
Yeah.
What is behind the ghost over here?
A bit of a hill.
Oh, a bit of a hill. So if I wanted to push the ghost in the sunlight, I would have to run all the way down to probably here.
I'll be honest, you're taking too much thought into this. Go ahead and just shoot it. Like, I guarantee. It's a random encounter, you guys. I'm so sorry. Like, I'm just letting you know, like, if you blast it, it has very few hit points remaining. We can... I appreciate that, but go ahead for the second one.
Dude, I'm gonna have to refresh my browser.
Do the damage on the first
It
one.
might not load.
And then roll me a saving throw for your implement.
Dice jail.
And then it's low damage too, man. You said D20?
You know what? Maybe you should start strategizing. I didn't know it was going to be this bad.
It's a D20, right? For
D20,
the,
yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
And then 10 or higher, you're good. 1 through 9, or 2 through 9, it breaks. You're fine. Okay, that's Zergo. It'll go to Glide.
Oh, it's cat.
Okay, go give it to me.
Come on, cat.
Does nothing. Glide.
Well, try to just chuck my spear at it.
Okay. Is your spear magical?
Nope.
Okay.
Oh, use that twice.
That'll hit. Sure, yeah, I mean, it goes through it, but it doesn't look like it does anything. I mean, even with you rolling completely terrible, it looks like it does less than that. Your spear will be stuck in the ground behind her. Saywin,
Am I still frightened?
I can't remember. You're good.
Okay. Like, yeah. I compose myself, run up to hit it with my sword.
Okay. Is your sword magical?
No, just mastercrafted by Bunder.
Okay. Oh, no, he made it magical. He +1'd it. You went for the full Bunder treatment. You didn't just go halfsies.
Oh, sweet.
Yeah.
Hell yeah, Bunder.
Cool. Damage.
No need for Savage Attacker, we take those.
Oh, cool. So it's no longer magical gets through. It is resistant to all melee damage. That's great. Cool. Does a little bit of damage to her, but not ultimately as much as you actually did. You're...
And Anna runs up, slashes her. You're not my mom.
And then ending your turn.
Ending my turn, yeah.
Yeah, so I can't move from this spot, so I'm truly glad you came here. I'm going to go ahead and do multi-attack, and I'm going to make 2 corrupting touches against you.
It's fine. I had to come over here and save this cat, okay?
And then I'm going to scream at, I'm pretty sure I'm screaming at Zergo. I have Saywin selected. But yeah, go ahead and make a saving throw against that, Zergo. I missed on both of those Banshee attacks, right?
Yeah, I'm a thick boy.
Oh, I have the Sphinx selected, my bad.
That's fine. That roll's good enough. 13 was the DC, so unless you have a penalty to your wisdom.
I don't believe Zergo does.
Okay.
Nope, he does not. He is even, so I would have met it.
She did nothing even with 2 turns. Go ahead. If the whale hits, the whale hits. If it doesn't, Torgrave.
Yeah. The only thing that I don't like about Turn Undead is that it just turns them. It doesn't do any damage.
You don't want to use any resources. If you have a cantrip
Right,
that shoots.
that too. I do have a cantrip that shoots, but it's not going to help for this Banshee, as my religion would tell me. So...
Necrotic damage?
Okay, I know. I'm going to... what's in my pockets?
Cantrip do you have?
I'm going to cast Light on a ball bearing and throw it into the clearing where she is.
It's not sunlight, so it won't do anything.
Okay, that's fine.
If you cast daylight on it, that'd be a different story.
Yeah.
Drift globes, everybody, drift globes.
I will then just do a bonus action Shillelagh and go up to her and attack.
Toll the Dead. I was like, what? What cantrip?
Yeah, that's the one. That's the one cantrip I also have. So.
Sacred Flame, you guys, you're missing out. Okay. That's it then.
No, I did a bonus action, so I can still attack.
Oh, what was the bonus action?
Yeah, Shillelagh is a bonus action, and I did a move.
Yeah, but you also cast light and then threw a...
No. The light was... You corrected me, so I thought that was a thing that it wouldn't work, so I didn't do it. But
okay, that's fine. I didn't hear you recant. Sorry.
Okay, yeah. I said, oh, then never mind. But yeah, that's fine. I can do it or not do it, whatever you want me to do.
Okay, move it along.
I'm attacked.
We just want to kill this Banshee.
That's what I'm trying to do. Yep, I'm not moving it along, so yeah, continue.
Yes, and your turn. Zergo, you're up. Oh, sorry. It's just... It's so complicated. What? She can't...
You guys gotta go. Don't worry, I'll whip it in. They gotta come to the Saywin school of fighting things. You hit it with the sword.
You hit it with a sword. Oh, that's 2 hits. Give it to me. Let's see the damage. I'm hopeful.
I'm sorry, I picked the attack again.
That's fine. It's fine.
Oh, there goes my nat 20.
What is that?
Damn it. Of course I have it on attack.
It's dead.
Account,
it's dead, you guys.
Oh.
It appears...
Did anyone else see?
Yeah, that's his nat 20, yep.
You haven't seen that yet? Oh my god. Oh, okay. I'm sorry. The Banshee shouldn't have taken that long. I was hoping for it to do something on its actual turn, and it didn't. And I kind of got a little pressed beyond that. So I'm sorry if I came off as dickish. But we are going to move forward. And we're going to go into the area. The next hex was that spot, so we'll go ahead and move you to that scene. As you can see, this is kind of a slightly bigger map when it comes to measurement than the typical map. If you draw like a line, you'll see that it's quite a bit distant comparatively. When you first enter into the space that is known as the Aguacy Scar or the Caves of Chaos, you would see that there are a dozen or so just kind of open cavern structures, all with different strange facades. Some look like they are caverns that have been kind of shaped very simply to form non-natural kind of interior spaces, and others look like they're a bit more natural, maybe with slight accoutrement to it or addition. But at this point, it does not matter to me where you go. Looking into the open field at this time, as it is early in the day, all you can see is that there are some trees out in the middle, some that look like they've been felled possibly for resources or possibly for accoutrement on doors like this place over here. It does look like there's a lot of foot traffic on the ground and space, and as far as size and variation go, it's very hard for you to discern what kind of creatures live here.
We're the first party from the Mana Fort that's been here.
This is the
correct?
first party from the Manor Fort that has been here. That is correct.
Do you guys just want to systematically start clearing out each cave?
Yeah. I would like to cast Mage Armor on myself before we get started.
Okay.
Let's see if I, put it on myself this time instead of a goblin.
You nailed it.
It worked. It worked.
You didn't do it to a random goblin, Jeff.
Anybody else have any preemptive stuff they want to cast on themselves? Nothing? Okay.
Can I get
I'll
myself?
do.
Okay.
I'll do. Oh, I can't. No, never mind. I didn't prepare that one.
Totally
Yep, I'm
okay.
good.
Can I give myself guidance for the entrance of this?
Yeah, absolutely.
Just for perceptions. Just
Sure.
in case we get. Yeah.
Well, it definitely looks like someone is kind of just going straight to it. So you've fallen behind Mainwind, and you make your way towards what appears to be kind of like a weird, kind of almost like strangely sticky interior. It looks like there's some markings that have been placed on the exterior. And I would say that Saywin, I believe you've treated with goblins in your travels? You fought against them in these fights?
I'd say I've probably killed a goblin or two in my time.
Well, have you fought any
Well,
out in the field, like as a fated one?
oh, and I don't think I fought wisps and zombies.
Okay,
I
so
don't know if I actually fought any goblins.
Zergo might be the experienced goblin slayer here. Is that fair to say?
Yeah.
Okay. So you definitely recognize the patternings of the markings in the exterior as being like something that you've seen in goblin settlements. As you approach that first door, you can see that there are torches inside that illuminate what appears to be a very stinky and smelly cave. There's a horrendous racket of discordant voices that echoes within, but is only just hearable at the cusps of the entrance. The voices appear to be singing quite badly.
Hey. And you said I would recognize this as goblins, correct? Or
Yeah, you would recognize it as appearing to be goblin. You would also see that they're in that first entrance, and I will move you to that cavern in just a second. Do 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 do, and then. So yeah, it's pretty well lit inside from what you can tell, and from what you can see, it looks like there's kind of, some like flags and some like ribbons and some, cool stuff kind of sitting on the outside. There are paintings on the walls and the face of the walls that have like, just like faces of goblins, and then you'd see in the common tongue written like amidst that, the crude paintings of grinning goblins with pointy hats. You'd see scrawled in there, "Hoppy Birthday," HOPPEE, birthday, exclamation point, exclamation point, period, exclamation point.
well, Zergo knows it's spelt wrong.
And you can still hear the singing in the background of this space.
So, did anyone bring presents? Because it'd be kind of rude to not bring a present to somebody's birthday.
I'm certainly present.
Yeah. I mean, it sounds like goblins. That might be good enough. Anyone else?
Sagan's kind of quiet in contemplation, and he just, ha! I just got it. Good one, Targrave.
Ah, too funny.
Zergo just gives you a blank stare. Just.
How dare you? How dare you perpetuate this?
Okay, well, let's go crash their birthday party.
Just an extra surprise.
All right. I'm assuming we're not really like a stealth group. We're just a kick the door in kind of group.
I'm proficient, but yeah, I mean, I'm down with kicking down the door.
Yeah, who are we kidding? There is no door, so you don't have to do that. You literally can just walk in, and you'll notice that the floors are decently like structured. It does look like there might have been structure to the interior of this space a long time ago, but it looks like over time calcification from like what appears to be kind of like a watery something somewhere above or near this cavern structure have caused the walls to kind of become more natural over top of kind of small signs of brick and stonework. When you enter into this space specifically, you see that there's a path to the right and a path to the left that splits into two paths. There's also a small little kind of nook here that looks like it's filled with boxes and barrels and bags. And say when looking at them, they look very much like the Manor Fort's kind of storage cases and the like. However, they have a different mark, similar to the Manor Fort mark, but a different mark. And the mark in question is one you saw on the shrine that gave you the icon of Eversoul. So your presumption is that this is the Eversoul crown's insignia.
Pilfered goods. Might be worth a look once we've cleared this place out.
Looking to the left some more, you do see that there are more such barrels and boxes, but you'd also see a dwarf who's tied up and kind of laying there, kind of looking in the other direction, like he's been turned specifically to look away from the door.
I kind of look over my shoulder. Contact. Prisoner. And I'll move towards her.
Take off your shirt and start rolling around. Hell yeah, action hero. You come over to the dwarf, and the dwarf will look at you and say, a little help here? And you would recognize that this dwarf is a lady dwarf, and it does look as though she's wearing kind of, what appears to be dwarvish garb. She doesn't appear to have been accosted in any way. In fact, it looks like she still has her stuff on her. And she'll say, well?
Yeah, I'll cut her bonds for you.
Okay.
She's just, I'm assuming, just rope, not like shackles or anything.
Right. She'll get up and she'll start kind of looking around the area, and then she'll kind of walk over to she'll walk over to, I'll create a wall. That's funny. It's too funny. She'll walk over to what appears to be a bag near her and kind of root through it, and you'll see her pull a short sword and a small buckler and kind of pull them out and kind of like put them on her person. Looking at you, she says, "Who sent you? Was it Haverhill's men?"
It was a giant, if you can believe it.
Wait.
His people used to live in these cave systems. And
giants? I know there are ogres about, but you're not from Hilton.
Nope, never had the pleasure.
Huh. And you're not here to rescue me, I presume?
Happy accident.
Huh. So you're going to let me go?
If you want to leave, you may, or you can get your revenge. I think we're going to be clearing this place out.
That's really not my business. If you wish to engage with the goblins and the other creatures in these caves, that's your business. She'll nod,
Creatures?
and then she'll kind of stop and see the others. Somebody was going to say something?
Other creatures?
I don't know what they are, but I know the other caves have different denizens. I don't speak much Goblin, but yeah. Wait a minute.
Are you in need of any assistance in terms of healing, or are you all right?
No, no. And she'll look to Glide. Why did you come down from the mountain?
Can't
He's
recall much.
The door's no longer sealed?
It is not.
Huh. And she looks back at Saywin. And you're not one of Lord Haverhill's men. Why do you have that? Why do you have that shield?
I'm not sure. He kind of looks down. I may have won it off one of his knights in a tourney. I've participated in a few over the years.
He hasn't had knights for decades. His father was the last one to have knights.
Shrugs.
Huh. She'll shrug as well. I came in here to find a tapestry. I'm pretty sure it's in here. I'm not really keen on fighting. Especially since it didn't do me well the last time of it. I'll be on my way, but if you do find it, you can find me in the town of Hilton, just north of here. And she'll try to move past you, and if you don't accost her, she will leave. Okay?
There's nobody else that was with you, correct?
Nobody alive, no.
I'm sorry to hear that.
It's alright. My true house is far from here, the House of Hammer and Raven. And, it has since been spread to the winds, so it wouldn't be the first time I've lost. What is your name again?
Torgrave.
They call me Dane. Dane the Sewist. And she'll reach her hand out to you.
He'll reach out.
She'll shake. And then
Do we recognize the clan from knowing Dargor?
Dargor is known as and also Dadgar.
That Dadgar looking
Dadgar is definitely a Hammer and Raven. Yeah, Gellum would know, but you're playing Glide.
Yeah.
Zergo would know because Zergo was there when rescuing happened.
Torgrave will say, should we find your companions, I'll ensure they receive proper burial.
I appreciate that, but what I'm really truly looking for is a tapestry. It's a tapestry of the Raven meeting the holder of the hammer. If you can find it here, please bring it to me in Hilton. I will pay you handsomely for it.
Is there anything else we should know about this tapestry?
It's pretty big, but since you have one of the Lord's men that doesn't know he's a Lord's man, or just somebody who's built like one, then I think you should be fine carrying it.
Guys, I'm
Alright.
broke. We really got to find that tapestry.
Oh, right. And she'll kind of shake her head and kind of like reach into her pack, and she pulls out a potion, and she'll hand it over to Torgrave. This might aid you, and you'd recognize it as a potion of greater healing.
Thank you.
Consider it a
Safe
down
travel.
payment on the tapestry. It's on your character sheet now. And then she'll leave.
Alright, thanks.
Okay. They're still kind of like in the background, and again, I wish I could have, been doing it the whole time, but you can hear the goblins in the background singing a song. I believe it is, I am a dwarf, and I'm digging a hole, diggy diggy hole, diggy diggy hole. But they're goblins, so it's weird. Alright. There looks like there's a room just south of you from that location, but it also looks like there's a place to backtrack. A couple of places to backtrack, perhaps.
Push forward or secure our behind?
Whatever stops this singing, let's go forward.
Okay.
Shillelagh.
Oh, I forgot I have items.
So inside of this room, you would see that there are heaps of soiled bedding, tables, stools scattered around the room, clumsily wrapped presents with tattered ribbons piled on one table, along with a half-eaten cake that looks like it was dropped at some point. You kind of look through the gifts, and you would realize it's mostly things like bags of assorted teeth, a moist wad of thoughtfully pre-chewed jerky, and a very foul-smelling mushroom, which does not seem like it would be edible or utilizable for any kind of... It just looks foul. The cake appears professionally baked, but poorly handled.
Say we need some cake.
Yeah, I was about to say, is there any cake left?
Yeah,
over?
if you take a bite of the cake, it's really good. Like, this...
Hell yeah.
This was not made by goblins. This was definitely something they snapped, like, took off some people.
Zergo's eating it with his hands.
Yeah, for sure. The frosting is probably like a nice, like fondant, like, or something like that. Like, really good. Very expertly made. It is not a fish cake. Brent, shut the fuck up. This isn't the Riverbank region. There is a Riverbank region, though, and I was planning on doing stuff like that. But, moving along. It definitely sounds like the sound of the singing is closer in proximity, but farther away in tenor. What I mean is it sounds like there might be a door in between you and them that might have not been in the way when you were standing in the main hall. That make sense?
Okay, so we might be going around
Yeah.
behind them.
You'd come up and you'd see the door up ahead of you, and you're pretty sure once you get close to the door, you haven't been detected, but also that just behind the door there are people singing a song. Poop sock, McWhistle, he's the man for me, but he's not a man, he's a goblin, and he watched me pee. And so you're just like, okay, yeah, goblins are weird. Goblins are...
Don't open the door. Follow my lead. Follow my lead.
They seem quite a merry bunch.
Just
Don't
trust
have to
me.
die.
Just trust me. Just trust me. Just trust me. I'm gonna pull out my pipes of what are they called?
Haunting.
Pipes of haunting. Yeah. And I'm gonna try and squeeze past you. Are you gonna let me?
Oh yeah,
pass
no.
you?
Don't worry. You do your thing. Get in there.
Yeah. I'm gonna walk in.
Okay.
I'm gonna start. Like
Well,
start a tune.
pause for a second. So the scene that
Okay.
you see, it's a rowdy chamber. There's a bossy goblin with a party hat and a kazoo in his hand, which you definitely have been hearing, who's sitting on a wooden throne with a lopsided cushion. There are goblin celebrants with basically the same face as Zergo right now. They have, like, cake material still on their faces, and they are dancing around the throne.
Okay.
As you enter in, they don't notice you. They don't turn to like you open the door. There's like that loud kind of like video gaming, and you're like, there's no way this is stealthing. And you open the door and you're like, you got the pipes in your hand. You're walking in. They don't change tempo or pace. They are locked into what they're doing.
I'm gonna look back at the party and just give them like the come forward hand signal as I walk up with the pipes in my hand raised.
Okay. As you're crossing the room, the goblin on the throne leaps up into his own chair and kind of looks directly at you and will kind of yell out, "Brian!" And as you're like kind of looking at the goblin, the other goblins turn around and they are confused and they seem to be so filled with reverie. There's like no sign. Like if you've ever been at a party and somebody is like, toast, or some bullshit, and everybody turns at it, that's the vibe, okay? It's not the vibe of you're being attacked, but the goblin in the throne says, "This is my party, and I don't remember inviting you."
Well, every good party needs a jester.
Wait, what? You're an entertainer? Looking at the pipes, and the other goblin's like, "Oh!" Like they're so excited. Looking over them quickly, you would see that they do not have a pendant, like they don't have the fellhood connection. They don't appear to be connected to them. Instead, it looks like they have a metal nail that appears to be stabbed through what appears to be some sort of like coin on their the necklaces.
Okay. I don't think that means anything to Zergo.
But right now, they think you're the jester and you're going to entertain them, and they appear to be very excited. And then one of them kind of like does one of these and looks over at Torgrave and seems to be looking nervous. Like, I don't know how this is going to go, but he also doesn't know how to stop the party to tell everybody. So
play along, play along.
So this is my entourage. They will dance to my music, and their dance leader is my son. And I point at Zergo Jr.
Briark kind of started, or the one who yelled Briark, the leader, whose name I will eventually have to make up. But for now, he says his name, which I haven't made up, and you guys can see that's so crazy. But anyways, he says, then do it! We shall dance as well! Yeah! And everybody's like, yeah!
All right, come on, everybody. And I gesture for you guys to come over, and I get ready to play the pipes.
Gesture or jester for them to come over? I mean, it kind of sounds like you're jester maxing, to be completely real with you. Play your pipes.
I hope Zergo doesn't make it out of here now.
I just want him to die here, actually, the goblin.
Yeah, I mean, you just kind of break the pipes, Screw this. All right, and once everyone gets closer, I'm going to start playing them. And then, do I need to roll for how I play them? Because I do plan on just using the item itself.
No, yeah, you don't have to roll. If you want to play them to, like, give them a good time, that's going to be a performance check. If you want to murder them with the pipes of haunting, that's not a check. So I'm asking you...
I don't plan on befriending goblins. I know what they do.
Okay. Not all goblins, but, yeah.
It's all goblins.
No, it's not, because you have goblins in your crew, and they don't do that, so don't be a bigot.
Zergo is a bigger goblin. Yep, pipes of haunting.
Let's see it.
Alright, usability. Well, I assume it comes from me, so I'm just going to click it on myself.
Absolutely. And then
target them.
I think it's actually, with that framing, it would actually be blasted out from you. So you would basically put one corner of it. So your allies will not be affected, is the main thing. Because it's 30 feet out from you. I think it's similar to the Banshee's Cry. Okay. Cool.
It says I can choose anyways, so even if my allies were in it, I could pick to not affect them.
For sure. Okay, then they will make a DC 15 Wisdom saving throw or have the Frighten condition for 1 minute. So this is going to be interesting because...
Did anyone move up behind me whenever I gestured, or no?
Oh, as soon as you said that where your dancers, saying want to put a shield and sword away, kind of comes in dancing like that GIF John posted. Just, it's not very good. He's kind of clanking along it. So he probably gets about here dancing.
See, it's the thought that counts.
So it looks like the boss and the guy who saw Torgrave are chill, but everybody else is terrified. So they are not smart enough to realize that this was a hostile effort. They are terrified of you, the ones that are, and they'll kind of like, I'll say that those will be those ones kind of to the north side, and they'll kind of move away. But like, as that's happening, the other two are like, well, the boss is like, yeah, what are you going? We're gonna dance. And then the one who saw Torgrave and is like too focused on that, kind of like, doesn't know who to tell, but needs an adult. And that's it. If you're going to brutally murder them, this would be the time to do it. But if you are going to just leave them to their own party, this is also a decent breaking point for you. It does look... Oh, sorry. This one would have actually moved kind of this way instead. It does seem like they avoid this door, though.
Okay.
And looking at it from your position, you would see that there's barring on the door. Mm-hmm. And it looks like it's kind of closed off from this side against something on the other side.
I'm going to look back at the party and mouth like, what are we gonna do now? Like, anyone gonna make their move?
As you're talking, or kind of like gesturing, the goblin boss is kind of yelling, "Yeah, yeah, party!" And it's really into the Pipes of Haunting. It's probably like some dirge-like tune, but like, um,
Death metal,
yeah.
but with pipes.
Oh, and this is what they looked like when they were yelling at you before. Uh, okay. So, do you want to fight them or do you want to leave them be? They don't seem to be troubling anybody, but they did have a dwarf, bandit. They didn't kill her.
But they
I
robbed
want
her.
to leave that up to the party.
Is there a tapestry in here?
No.
Can we tell who the birthday boy is?
Yeah, it's definitely the boss.
The boss, okay.
You walk over.
Are you still playing the Pipes of Haunting? Or is that done for?
I mean, yeah. I mean,
Okay. Yeah, if you keep it up, like the ones that are afraid of you will eventually just start moving out and kind of leaving the room. Like, fuck all that. And then, like, the ones that are not are going to hang.
Is the barred door just barred, or is it locked as well?
It looks like it's barred from your side, so if someone was going to try to open the door, it would be stopped from entering. Like, it looks like it enters inwards, and it looks like they've sealed it on this side so that they can't get out. And stuff can't get in. Locked is on this side. If it's locked, it's going to be locked from this side, but it doesn't look like that's the case. You're walking past them. Okay.
Yeah, I want to gauge their reaction based on like me approaching this door.
Give me a perception check.
Sure.
Yeah, you go to the door. You're pretty sure that you could clear the material here relatively easily and kind of move past this door without issue. Zergo, as you're playing, do you have any thoughts on like that you want to kind of put to it? Otherwise, I'm looking for Torgrave and I'm looking for Glide to kind of come in with any kind of thoughts or ideas.
I'm still just gonna be playing. I'm making myself a distraction so they can
Torgrave and Glide
set themselves up.
Don't fly by us. Or glide by us.
Wow! It starts clapping. Wow! Wow! A bird, big blue, flies through. That's awesome! And Zergo's still kind of maintaining the main attention, but Torgrave, you walk over as well?
Yeah.
Make a perception check. Since you're stopping a bit phase back. And Glide, go ahead and give me one as well. Torgrave.
Funny.
Kind of pay attention to the boss, and you're kind of like clapping with the music and trying to like fake off like what's going on here. But you see that the boss is standing on a cushion. The cushion appears to be seated on what appears to be something kind of like interesting, and then kind of draped down from the cushion is a tapestry that does appear to have markings indicative of a raven meeting with a hammer smith.
Okay. So he's using it as a booster seat for throne.
It's that you see that part that kind of like droops down and looks like it's kind of like a carpet. It's basically hanging over the seat and is kind of seated at the bottom.
Got it.
It would be easy to pull it away and get take it, and it doesn't look like it's super noticed or like noticeable. In fact, Glide doesn't notice it as he passes by. So you're pretty sure that if it were to disappear somehow, the boss probably won't care.
Okay. So that would be what, sleight of hand?
You'd need to get him out of the chair, so you'd need some ruse to make that happen. Do you want to whisper something to Zergo? See if he can't maybe...
Yeah. I use my cantrip message to message Zergo and basically say we need to distract him if we want to get that tapestry.
All right. You there, birthday boy. Would you like to come dance with the magical feline? And
I was
Zergo
gonna
Jr.
say,
is going to
with
fly
Zergo?
around me.
Hell no. With Zergo Jr.? Hell yeah. No roll necessary. The boss walks out there and starts... Zergo Jr. is like, at first like,
Kind of looking at me like, what did
what
you
the
just
fuck
get
are
me
you
into?
talking about? I'm not gonna dance with this person. And then immediately like, oh, okay, I get it. And then like, we'll just kind of like flutter around with the goblin boss. Torquay, you're able to kind of like maneuver over, and the main guy is distracted. This guy is not distracted, but he's also paying attention to his boss because he wants like, to follow him. So go ahead and the only reason you're making a sleight of hand check is because there's a guy looking. So go ahead and give me potentially looking. Go ahead and give me the sleight of hand check. I got the DC in my head. Sufficient. Yeah, you basically walk over, just snap it right out, and then very quickly, and then just kind of like walk over to Saywin and the crew, and just hand it over to Glide, who's able to kind of tuck it in the wings. And then Saywin, are you kind of like opening up this door?
Did he just acquire the tapestry?
Yeah.
Oh, then now you don't need to go through. I thought maybe this was like a treasure room or something, but we got
you don't
what
want
we're
to go
looking for.
Okay, then you're leaving out the front door?
No, I'm just too curious. I'm gonna go open the door.
This isn't why we came here, right?
Nothing ventured, nothing gained.
This appears to be a hallway that leads to a separate cavern, and you're able to kind of pry it open and look inside. Nobody notices. And at this time, Zergo, you're very kind of cognizant of the fact that they're drunk. They have been drinking. They're not like super, online. Like, it would have been a very depressing fight had you murdered them. But yeah, go ahead.
John, is that stairs going downward over here?
Yeah, that goes. It seems it would go back to the main entrance, and you're pretty sure that that's why you were able to hear it so clearly. From that position.
Got it.
Do me a favor, Josh, and roll me a d4.
Yeah.
Great. Best result possible. I'll explain that one once we're out of the goblin area. Are you guys going through the hallway and making your way to the next cavern inside of the structure, or are you going back out to the main kind of open area to figure that out?
I kind of like the idea of kind of going cavern to cavern. I think it's probably less expected by the.
Well, they're going through there. I'm sorry, I didn't interrupt you.
Yeah, we went through the barred door.
Yeah.
I'm gonna try and like fully distract the other one.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna say, for my next trick, watch as I magically summon a feared beast, and I reach into my.
Wait, Clyde. Make sure that they can't lock the door again. Disable if you can that locking.
He had to pry the bars off of the door, so it would be an effort, like probably an hour-long effort to carpentry it back to closable. It does not appear to have a lock on it.
Okay, good.
Yep.
I'd like to use my rust bag of tricks.
Uh-huh.
I'm throwing it over here towards the door.
Okay.
Where is 1d8? Perfect for what I need.
Okay, an owl.
Yep, and it spawns over here.
Okay.
The first one that catches the magical beast will be granted whatever wish they desire. Now go get it.
That's hilarious.
I command it to.
They're chasing it.
leave.
Absolutely, that's so funny. And Zergo, as you kind of go, and you're putting the pipes back on your belt and you're starting to move, you see the couch cushion has shifted after he jumped up and all that, and the taking of the tapestry, and you'd see just laying out on the couch, there is a. It appears to be a very strange looking, like, pair of boots.
Okay, I'll pick them up.
Yeah, you pick them up, and like the crushed green velvet kind of feels nice in your hands. Looks like it's something like of elvish make, and you'll kind of take off. And I'll add that to your sheet.
I also want to take the pillow.
The pillow is kind of heavy and just cumbersome. You still want it, even though that's the case?
It's heavy and cumbersome, though. I was just
Okay.
trying to find a bed for Zergo Jr.
It would be very appropriate for that, but it's definitely so appropriate it would be an effort. Okay. Bear with me while I check the center map and try to remember where this goes. This goes to E. Okay. Activate. You're going to be blacked out for a moment. I'm going to be placing... Oh, wait, no, not E. Bear with. Activate. Um... Huh. One moment, please. Is it? Yes, yes it is. Okay, cool. So that is area F. Sorry, just getting used to the navigation here. You'll see black for a moment. I'll place you in a moment. As you're moving through this area, though, do you guys wish to move stealthily, or are you kind of moving at your normal, regular pace?
Normal pace.
And is
For
Torgrave a
Zergo.
frontliner, or is Glide?
I'm not.
So, Torgrave, you're up front. And,
Hello, sorry.
yeah, it looks like that.
I mean,
would
I'll
be-
walk in front of him if he doesn't want to be up front. Zergo doesn't care.
Yeah, I'll be up front. That's fine.
It is completely and utterly pitch black. I think that the only person, or the only two people who can see would be Glide and Saywin are going to need some sort of benefit of light. So,
I'll cast light on my
Hey,
spear.
I was gonna see if I have something that works.
I'll light my candle of the deep.
okay. And that's what, 510 or 1020?
Same light and heat as a normal candle, whatever that is.
1020. Okay. It's our favorite effect.
So loud.
It is.
And it goes on forever. Okay, should be good on that. So the pathway leads on for a while, and it seems to go a bit uphill. As you remember, you kind of went uphill to get to the back of the cavern anyways, and it's going a bit uphill beyond that. It comes to a point where it forks in the road, and bear with me here. I would like for everybody to make a perception check. Okay. So, Zergo, the floor just outside of the locked structure had like that goblin filth to it, right? Then it was kind of just
Sorry.
The cat doesn't care, apparently. Then the floor became a bit dirty, but not like goblin filthy after about 20 or 30 or so feet, right?
Okay.
When you get to this fork in the road, the path in front of you, like just like a stark line right at the passageway you're walking out of, is completely clean. The walls are completely clean. The floor is completely clean. It is unnaturally clean in this space. Very smooth looking tunnel. It looks like it passes to the left, to the right.
Hey, everyone, make sure you wipe off your boots before you enter this area. I'm gonna use my other item. Let's hope it works, because warlocks can learn prestidigitation. You know what I'm talking about, right?
Yeah, that one.
Yeah, that one. I would like to try and cast that on Zergo's boots, no other part of his body.
Okay.
Before walking into that area.
You gonna do that for everybody?
I mean, sure, why not? Well, Travis, were you flying or are you walking?
Flight in here is going to be difficult because of the
Yeah,
ceiling
okay.
size, but it's not impossible.
Yeah, I'll try to
Cover a
do
little
it.
bit. Probably not, though, right? I
Yeah.
got little talons. I'll be all right.
Yeah, you'll probably like.
Let's see. Okay, it does not work, and I cannot cast a spell from it. Well, I can use it as my spell casting, but I can't use its ability until long rest. It doesn't
There you go.
work.
Okay. How would you like to proceed? Left or right?
Do you point out the floor to anybody else?
Yeah, this side is clean, almost too clean. I don't know.
The right side or the left side?
Saywin, you pop out, and your light isn't very deep, but you could hear what a kind of sounds like. It almost sounds like someone is sliding a cleaning rug across the floor.
From the north?
From the south.
From the south.
Well, as my good buddy Dargor always says, go left first.
Sound advice.
You step out. Does anybody step out before you? Pause for a second here. Does anybody else step out? I'm just curious.
I'd be
Not
following
yet.
him.
Okay. Those of you
So,
who
yeah, I
have
would.
dark vision, when you step out into the space in the hallway, and Torgrave, you said you're moving out, so you're probably going to go here. Is that fair? Josh?
Yes.
Okay, cool.
I nodded. Sorry.
All right, sorry, I wasn't looking in that direction. Okay, and then if that's the case, the two of you that have dark vision can see past the candlelight that Saywin's kind of moving towards, and you see what looks like a floating goblin in armor just kind of moving towards you, like distended in space. And you'd also see what look like spears kind of floating in, like, it almost looks like there's a ripple around them. And as it's moving towards you, you can also see that the goblin inside and the armor and etc. appears to be being digested. It's like actively like melting. And Saywin, just as you notice this is coming, it is going to stop here. And you would see, because of the light and because of being called out, those bodies floating in a very strange sheen of a wall directly in front of you. Everybody roll initiative.
Anytime the floors are clean.
You
there's
got a damned gelatinous cube.
Yep.
Zergo doesn't like clean things, that's why he rolled good.
Why it's so fucking clean in here? I hate this.
It's fucking awful, man.
Dogs.
Didn't you say, like, during my downtime activities, the bard woman used, what's it called on me to make sure I didn't smell like BO anymore?
Yeah, she taught you how to clean yourself. That's what she did. That's what she did.
Oh, John, do I have the helmet on my character sheet?
Yeah, it should be active. Did it not roll with double? It's doing the same thing that alert does for me, or my warning does for me. It's not rolling a second time. So
Correct.
go ahead and it says you have. Does it say you have advantage on it? No. Does it?
It says I get a +1 initiative. After initiative has been rolled, you can elect to swap your initiative with the initiative of a single willing ally.
So the +1 should be there.
Well, I have a -1 from Dax, and I still have the.
So it should have just
negative.
been straight roll. So 15. Got it.
Yeah.
And then, do you want to switch your initiative of 15 with somebody else?
I think. Let's see. So it should be a 15. I guess the question is, does that mean I go before or after the gelatinous cube?
You'll go before. It has a lower dex.
Yeah, then I'm fine. Yeah.
It currently says, I don't know how to reorder it, but I guess it actually has no shot. Yeah, it has much lower dex.
Can I petition to switch with you? Your initiatives with you? Because I'm would probably get gooped on.
Let's see. Is that Saywin?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll switch with you.
I appreciate it.
I got the swap. Okay.
Helm instantly in use. Nice.
Boom, 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 boom. Zergo, you're up first. You see it. It's a gelatinous cube. I don't think this is the first time you fought one.
It is.
Oh, okay. You weren't in the basement with. Okay, cool. Then yeah, go nuts. What do you do?
Zergo's gonna see it and see that the floors are clean, and he's gonna back up.
I don't want any of that.
You say, Zergo Junior, don't touch it, don't touch it.
The cat is
And
ready to
Zergo Junior is about to go forward. And he's like, it's wet. And Zergo Junior immediately stops.
and recoils. Love that.
We figure out how to. There we go. All right. Zergo Junior, or not Zergo, Zergo, the backpack, is just gonna do his normal warlock thing this round because he's not entirely sure what this thing does.
For sure.
$13 and a 24.
Can't get the lighting to keep the green screen going anymore. So annoying. Okay. Both of those will hit. Armor class is 6.
Double sevens.
Cool.
And it's, if it can be pushed back, it's pushed back, well, all the way to here because it can't go any further. But
Yeah, I would say that like the kind of ripple and like the bounce causes it to just push backwards, and you'd see it kind of like hit the wall, and then just for dramatic effect, it actually pushes it and causes it to like kaleidoscope in a bit. It's not changing its actual dimensions, but for narrative purposes, on its next turn, it's going to rush back at you. So I think a springiness is kind of awesome. And your turn?
oh, yep, sorry.
Say what?
How far do you push this thing? Oh, there it is.
Running forward again. Where did it go? Alright.
I'm gonna attack it head on.
That'll miss. No, it hits. It hit.
Yeah, it does.
For those watching, you may not have seen the dice roll lower than the frame, but yeah, it was 2. That's max damage again, isn't it?
Yep, 12, and he's sapped.
Yep. Okay, done?
Done.
Yeah, it springs right off the back wall and it's going to slam into you. I'm going to need you to go ahead and make a dexterity saving throw, DC 12. Okay, so as it's coming straight for you and getting ready to move past you, you find this niche in the wall and realize like you're not going to be able to stop the mass of it. So you kind of do like one of these and kind of put yourself in it, and like the candlelight gets kind of this wobbly vibe as the cube passes by you and continues to spring forward.
Does it like slightly rub against me and just like take the grime off?
Yeah. It cleans the front of your armor for sure. And then it'll ultimately end its movement 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Basically right pressed up against the two of you. Because its action was to attempt to engulf Saywin, it will not be able to take an action here, and it's done.
Can I do reaction opportunity attack?
Yeah, it did move away from you. Damage.
I will keep the 7.
Alright. You kind of spring out and kind of, and as you kind of cut into it, it kind of like takes a piece of like the corner of it off, so it's not completely filling the chasmway. And you forgot to end your turn, so I can't end mine. And Torgrave, you're up.
Right. Well, this is like a special delivery for me. The problem is, you know, I'm worried about touching it, but I'm gonna tentatively poke it and do a inflict wounds.
Okay. Let's see it.
Did it happen?
Mm-hmm.
DC 13, yeah.
So it's jack full of Constitution. That's pretty much all this thing is. So it'll save. I believe I take half on failure, so go ahead and click the damage, and I'll adjust accordingly. Yeah.
11.
So it will take
5.
half that damage.
Yep.
Still trotting along. Glide, you're next. Please end your turn, Josh.
I will
Oh,
move.
yeah, smart. I think it did it again, what happened last time, so I gotta do that real quick. I don't know
Which is
why that's the case. But I can't see through you on the observer side. I'll fix it after this fight.
okay.
La la la. Glide.
I am just going to Toll the Dead.
Okay. It's a what save?
Should be your Wisdom. Yeah. And it's already been hit with the. Right?
Yeah. So it'll even the higher damage too. I got a 5 on the Wisdom saving throw. So let's see the damage. And what are we doing? Okay, pretty good.
Nice roll.
You see a bell kind of appear inside of it and switch to the side. You see this kind of burst of green miasma inside of it that causes a bunch of the jelly to kind of like shoot out. It hits against Zergo, and in the spots that it hits, it doesn't burn. It just kind of takes away a bit of the grime. Like someone spritzed Windex on you.
No.
How would you like to reciprocate? Oh my god, I can't! I just can't!
Zergo is now very upset, and he's going to use a new thing he got last session, because, I just keep getting cool, wondrous items, and he's going to use the Circlet of Blasting and shoot the Scorching Ray at it point blank directly. He doesn't like being clean.
Okay. So let's see it. You're shooting these at point blank, so that'll be with disadvantage, by the way.
Oh, I thought it was -5 point blank.
No, disadvantage.
Sorry, Brent's rules are
Wonky.
affecting me.
It's always been disadvantaged at point blank.
No. Oh, I forgot. It's very low. Level 2 is how many? Okay. Oops, I accidentally rolled that normally. Sorry. I'll roll a second one with the disadvantage. Doesn't matter. Still hit. And then my work. It's only 3, right?
3 total. Yep.
So I
they all hit.
All of them.
The first 3 hit, yeah. Okay, that'll kill it. The other 2 explode into it as well. But yeah, ultimately it's destroyed, obliterated in that space.
You also apparently obliterate the goblin inside.
Yeah,
the other 2.
Burn pieces. There's nothing remnant of them, but it looks like at least a handful of goblins were definitely in parts inside of that guy. Yeah. With that done, Torgrave, you moved around the corner. You can see that up ahead there appears to be a barricade that's been established. It looks like it's been established with kind of spear points outwards, which would definitely be something that a creature that might be susceptible to piercing would try to avoid. You believe that this has been established here to kind of like block the creature from moving into that space in particular. Yeah.
Yep. Also, that charging attack, that would not have been fun if the Gelatinous Cube had scooped us up and then slammed into that.
As you approach, you can hear kind of like a oh, and then that's it. It's just like a Oh. And it seems to be coming from the barricade. And then as you get closer, you can hear footsteps moving away from you.
Does the barricade have any latches, or how about to the north here?
There is a door. This door in question looks like it is barred on this side, and it looks like it would be an exterior door. A very heavy-looking, solid structure that appears to be reinforced with iron, and presumably reinforced with iron on the other side due to the divots and kind of like metal. My brain's not working. Rivets that are on this side of it. So like they've covered the entire facade of the exterior door. Your presumption would be with like a metal surface, but easy enough to open. Do you want to open the northern door and check it?
Yeah, it might be a safe point.
Kind of pops open with kind of like a loud as you push open the two sides, and you can see that there's skulls outside that look like they've been laid there in adornment. But it also looks like you're looking out into the canyon of the Aguasy Scar from a different vantage point, higher and to kind of deeper in than the goblin cave that you entered.
Well, we don't have to go back to the party.
The way out, always good.
So there's a barricade there. Barricade doesn't look like movable by our means, or
Yeah.
is it?
Give me a perception check.
Yeah, sure. Like scalable, yeah, so on and so forth. Whoa, close.
You feel like there might be something to that effect, but just as you're about to kind of like go over it, you'd hear what sounds like someone on the other side of the barricade, who you can just make out barely, say, "Halt! State your business or face the wrath of our battalion. 30 hobgoblins strong."
It is I, Torgrave, slayer of the gelatinous cube.
Killed our cleaner. Leave this place, or we will descend upon you.
We also befriended the king, or what was the name of the banner was up there. Can I do an intelligence check to remember? I didn't write it
Hammer
down.
and Raven.
Hamandrian. We just came from Hamandrian's birthday party.
Hammer and Raven.
Hammer and Raven.
Yeah. They say, "This is your last chance. Leave." And if you have insight trained anybody in this group, go ahead and give me an insight check.
Oh yeah, I do.
Oh, I actually do.
I do as well.
Torgrave, the vibe that you're checking here, and also Thomas the Tank Engine.
Finally!
Well, for real this time instead of the fakey. But you would note that whoever she is on the other side, this hobgoblin, is lying.
Yeah.
She appears to be lying. But it does look like she's pulled up one other individual to kind of like back her in this, like they're ready for you to try and get through the barricade. So, do you leave them and fuck off, or do you try to fight your way through?
I think there are more of us than there are of you.
Not quite. And something about that seems to be like level and kind of truer than the last statement. And then trying to kind of like re-emphasize, there are 30 of us. That part seems like it was tacked on as a bit of a emboldening. So you think they might have the same number as you, but definitely not more.
I'm gonna try and intimidate here.
Okay.
I tell you what, if we were so easily able to defeat your cleaner, all we wish is to move further through this place unimpeded. We wish you no defeat, But should you cause us to go through you, we will.
There's nothing beyond us. It's a dead end here.
Does that sound true?
Yes.
Don't kind of come over first. Ask about if they know which cave the bandits are in. That's what we're after, right?
We seek a clan of bandits.
We're not bandits.
Do you know where they are?
All about. Plenty of them throughout the caves. We keep our barricades constant. We used to have quite the number, but most of our fighting hobgoblins were hired on by the Lord and took that over what we had here. We keep this place tidy for them in their return, and we keep ourselves practiced and fit so we can fight any who would come and deal with us. But I'm assuming since you've already dealt with the jelly, our normal processes are not going to work as much anymore. So we'll have to figure something out. But there's nothing in here worth taking. There's nothing worth, unless you want food. But we would rather not part with it.
Well, then I leave you with this information. We did not harm the goblins in the cavern beyond. If you are not at peace with them, as your slimy companion suggests, they are still there. But
Their numbers are also dwindled due to Renka's menacing.
Renka being
I don't even know if he's still about in these parts anymore, but he grew up here with the ogres. And, well, about 2-3 months ago, disappeared. But everybody had felt his scourge before that time. He told anyone who wished to follow him in his greatness, his quest for greatness, to do so. Several left. Ours didn't, because they weren't here to take the offer. But I know not whether Cleft Eye would have accepted the offer or not. I think, and I pray that he wouldn't. But in my heart, I know he might have. Well, please leave.
satisfied. Torgrave looks at everyone else.
And Torgrave, as you're acting that, say when you're understanding the reason why they seem to be kind of trying to jostle you out of here, the big door is open. And that seems to be like one of their main defenses, so it seems like that they want to kind of get you out so they can close the main defense.
Yeah.
There's no bandits here, so I guess that's fine. Search the next cave.
Okay, if you step out into the open air, I'll move you back to the main map. And put on a little jingle.
What happened to my owl? Did they catch it or did it escape?
This is a totally different group of goblins.
No, I'm not talking to them. I'm talking to you.
Oh, that's a totally... I can't answer your question. So, you would actually be here at this point. This appears to be the door that you're coming out of. So, you can walk on foot around the ring. You can descend down if you want to.
Can you climb?
Attempt to climb. Yeah, that's absolutely possible. The athletics checks DC, because of the nature of these rocks and kind of the looseness of them, is a DC 15. And if you fail by more than 4, you will fall. I think 2d6 damage on a fall.
These entrances up here look more intricate. Well, let's go get a closer look.
Yeah, there's one over here that looks like it's a temple or something, some sort of structure. Here, if you wrap around, do a wrap around.
Put some in on the cloth. Maybe you can identify the temple.
Yeah, either one of us.
On the outside, or the outside, it's a, I mean, it's mainly just a gaping maw of crumbling gray bricks. There's kind of a low bellow that kind of rumbles out from it. And the structure looks like it does have like remnants, kind of traces of carvings or etchings, but they probably haven't been permanent in hundreds of years. Bear with me here. This is I. And you come.
How long would it take for Torgrave to kind of jot these symbols down in his
it's more like tracings of symbols. Like you aren't able to get like a full-on symbol. It's more like it's suggestive of symbols. So you can like check those, but I'm just saying like they're, for narrative purposes, they're in there, but they don't look like they're going to yield any information future-wise.
Sure. He'll just take his the leaf of his book and do some tracings over them so he gets the best impression.
Okay. I'm bad at letters. Here we go, and activate. So, as stated, that's like kind of what it looks like. Inside, you can see what looks like a pillar of some sort, kind of present just on the interior. On the ground, there are kind of pieces of animal, like dead, kind of present. But, yeah, doesn't seem like there's any kind of noticeable, at least immediately, kind of creatures.
Is this like a wall or a door here? Because it's like a black line.
Yeah, sure. It is just darkness. So basically, it's light outside, but it's dark on the inside. So when you pass through, you'll need to have light. And I don't think your token carried it over, so I have to go in and correct it. Sorry. Should have just copied pasted. Now you should, let's see, just good. And then glide, you had 40/20. All right. So, yeah, looks like there's a path to the right and a path to the left, but it doesn't look like the thing that's dividing these two paths is very wide or separate. As you breach into the doorway, you hear a low bellowing. Something that you heard a trace of before, but something you hear more deeply kind of than before. You'd hear a voice that says, You enter my maze, I will find you, and I will kill you.
Is it in common?
Yeah.
I don't think there's any bandits in here.
Yeah, exactly. It doesn't sound like bandits.
Are we all fucking off and just leaving? Because that shit's funny if that's true.
Yeah.
Okay.
There's just two big red flags in there. Maze?
I kind of agree with the maze part.
That's a minotaur in there.
Yep.
I know what that means.
Have you picked out a name for him yet?
I don't think he gets one.
Can you name him Cathal?
No, I cannot.
Oh, man.
Because I don't know the reference.
Previous character, he was an alcoholic.
This one is not, so I'd rather, we wait till we get a nice alcoholic minotaur. There is another cave and another cave and another cave on this level if you wrap around.
I like this one. I can't ping. I like the middle one.
This ringed one?
The jade one? Yeah, that one looks cool. Do you want to skip over this one? And just,
okay. Real quick, as you're passing by this one, you'll notice that outside it's like a tunnel of rough stone. Looks like it's tucked behind several bushes. Within the structure, you can hear voices, but they're kind of distant. Conversation is unintelligible at this range, but it does sound like there are people inside of that structure. If you bypass it and make your way on over to the ringed one.
I'll make a note. That might be the bandit cave, but we gotta
That's gotta be the bandit cave.
Check the cool
Probably
one
the
first,
bandit
though.
cave.
Go check the cool one first, okay. You'd see that there is a ring that looks like it's some sort of like warding symbol. If you hung out with Calithian, you've definitely seen wards that are similar to these wards that are on this. But it looks like whatever magic they would have imbued into the ring has been dispelled, and there are very sharp and crude carvings on the ground. One looks like it is an eye with like a small person-like shape and a house-like shape structure over it. If you'd like, you can make an Arcana or a Religion check to try and identify that symbol, but otherwise it's straight into the business, I think.
Is it Arcana to identify it?
Arcana or Religion, your choice. The answer will be slightly different, but the only way you'll get lore from this is that.
I'm not proficient.
Then I would prefer you not roll it.
Yeah. What about the cat? The cat's proficient in Arcana.
The cat doesn't.
Arcana?
The cat does not care, and would not tell Zergo. So,
That's true.
like, the cat probably does know that it is the symbol of Old Unti, but it's not going to tell you what that means or what any of that's about. Probably won't even mention the name for you to even check it. But Torgrave knows who Old Unti is. A great old one that appears to be kind of related to aberrations known as Nothics. Old Unti is also kind of like the gazing eye, the lidless eye in the forest, the watcher in the deepest of the mind, and this individual is represented as a hag with a massive eye in place of what would be a forehead and eyes, like a Nothic. So it's like a Nothic and a hag had a baby. Okay. Nothic and hag babies aside, I'm going to place you on the map, and then I will update your visions because that's a treat. Bear with me here. Okay. And okay. So, at your pleasure. And I want to stress something for you guys. The intent on this is another legendary dungeon similar to Coppercleft, so do not get disheartened if you don't think you've completed the task, because it should take a few sessions for that to happen.
As he says, as we go into an hour left into this area. Yep.
Yep. So to the left, it looks like it goes to a larger room, dome-shaped just from what you can tell. To the right, it looks like it goes through a hallway, a procession of sorts, that appears to have very strange glyph markings kind of patterned in like a bronze on the wall. You can hear what sounds like a bit of a skittering coming from just north of you, but it doesn't sound like it's moving towards you or is terribly close to you. It looks like this pathway leads to something larger, and it looks like this pathway leads to one room that is noteworthy.
Think about the Wisdom of Dargor. Go left.
Left is best. Stepping into the room, your candlelight kind of catches the ground. You would see half-melted black candles that surround a circle of arcane symbols scribed on the floor in white chalk. There are scorch marks all over the floor that have marred the entirety of the inner section of it.
Can I do a knowledge religion check on that?
Arcana or religion, both are welcome here.
I'll do Arcana then. Says the cleric.
It's the only thing that you're able to pick up on it. It is definitely a summoning circle. Glide, you're able to pick up that whatever was summoned here, the ritual was actually malformed. So when the casting took place, whatever happened here went horribly wrong. And you're pretty sure you can make out what look like blood splatters and kind of like the signs of like standing on the ground that would lead you to assume that the summoner or summoners of whatever the entity was were consumed by it, and then that creature left here on foot.
Fun.
I'm on a black screen. I had to refresh my browser. It froze.
You see yourself now? Why does it keep doing that with you?
I have no idea. Like I'm saying no, like my whole Foundry is reloading because my game froze and I refreshed it.
Yeah, but whenever that happens, it seems to keep you away from the rest of the party. You're not moving to the party. That only happens if you're... I mean, even if you were... Try again. I do not know how to manually pull a single individual. Pull to scene. Didn't work. I cannot pull you to scene for some reason. Okay. Well, I don't know what's going on your side, but it's definitely you, not me. Saywin, you look towards the right, not north.
Yeah. I'm kind of listening out for.
Yeah, you just hear that weird skittering sound.
And the voices we heard when we were approaching, are they more this way or more
No,
north?
no, no. Voices were in the other cave.
Oh, the
We went back.
the Hag Nothic cave.
There was no voices in the Nothic cave.
Yeah.
Is this-
We're in the Nothic cave right now, is what you're
We're
saying?
in
You're in the
Nothic
Nothic
cave.
cave.
Oh,
No,
sorry,
pause.
I'm
Hold on, real quick.
mixed up.
And hey, this is seeing that technically he's on, so this is actually a warranted switch. This is the cave you said you went in, right?
I thought we went back to the
I thought you said you guys were going into the weird Nothic cave.
Oh, sorry. I thought we just wanted to check, look at it, and we wanted
Oh,
to
okay.
explore
Because
it.
I put you outside of it. That's where we stopped at.
Yeah.
So you guys, that was the one that you were looking at from the outside. So are we retreating from that room and going back into the open?
Well, let's see what the other two want.
I need to take a bathroom break. Emergency. So I'll be right back.
Travis, Kranis.
We think the bandits are in the other one. I'm down in the other one.
Get
was that?
our-
If the bandits are in the other one, or we think the bandits are in the other one,
Yeah.
I'd say we go the other one.
We'll just say that we dipped in. We're like, oh, summoning? No, fuck that.
Yeah, not about that. Nope.
Yeah, we're being pragmatic. We're here for bandits. We don't need to fight aberrations and minotaurs and stuff.
And hobgoblins and
Probably a demon.
goblin
Yeah,
birthday parties.
Yeah.
Isn't there a magic card that's goblin birthday party? I feel like there is.
That would be funny.
It's a magic card that's like Ninja Turtles, so I'm sure there's a Goblin birthday party.
It's got to be an uncard. Okay. At least we know what's in the cave now.
Okay, I see the map where we can look at the different cave entrances. Is that where everyone else is currently?
Yes, correct.
Yeah, we're backing out to go fight the bandits instead of whoever's in the aberration cave.
Oh, okay. Seems like we made the right choice.
Okay, so strategy for the bandits. We're just going in and taking them out, right? We're not.
Yeah, I think we're just cutting them down.
Bandits. That's all I know. So, yeah.
anything that we need to prepare before we go in? Spelling wise, I can do guidance. So can the other. So can glide. So
We get into
Yes,
a
right.
Guidance
On
is
our
for
boy.
ability checks. If you want to do something for combat,
maybe.
blesses what you
that's
want for
that's what
combat.
I was gonna do once we got into a fight.
I can cast light on myself. Can you cast light on her fighter here? That way you can see.
I
Yeah,
can
I can
cast command since I have dark vision and tell him where to go.
So yeah, I have hold person. I have command. I have calm emotions. I have bane. And bane
Fireball.
gives them
Awesome,
minus
bless.
1d4 per attack rolls or saves for 3 people.
This
Or
next combat's
utility
probably
weapons.
going to be the last encounter,
Yeah.
so feel free to like use all your stuff, channel divinity and all that. So probably won't get another chance.
Yeah. So you don't have to take the dodge action for at least 3 turns for within 30 feet of me.
Okay, I apologize for that.
Are you gonna try to like blind them with the?
Yeah.
Nice.
Usually
I
I
impose disadvantage on them.
time it pretty well. Okay, so what's the plan?
We're going
Back to
to this cave,
Yeah.
the hidden cave.
Okay. So as you approach, you would see that on the exterior, it's, as mentioned, a tunnel with a bunch of bushes outside, and you can hear voices kind of squabbling. The bushes look like they could probably hide something. Does anybody want to search them before moving up?
I'll send the cat.
Okay.
I'll try.
It's more for kind of like observing something and being able to report back. And the cat, as we've discussed, even if it did see something, would probably like.
And you said we roll a d20, and on an 18 or higher, he'll tell me.
All right, roll it. Roll the 18 or higher. We'll just go from there.
I thought you were about to get 18, actually.
Honestly, I thought I got it too.
I thought I
Okay.
talked shit and was getting hit.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, I thought I, I'll just shut up now.
totally fine. I thought I was about to have to, so all good. All's fair, and Zergo Jr. Activate. Does anybody want to check the shrubs before you move up?
Yeah,
I'll try. Okay.
Okay.
Do it.
So just a perception or investigation?
Perception, please.
Nope.
Okay.
Shit.
So there's definitely a measure of caution, but yeah, you move in and you would see the cave. You'd hear the voices. It sounds like it's coming from the left, or sorry, the right when you enter in.
I'm gonna look to glide all clear. Like I kind of saw him scanning.
Mhm.
I believe so.
All right.
And
So
you,
he heard it coming from the right.
yeah, you basically hear kind of coming from there. You'd hear, well, if I'd say now is the time to do it. Now that he's in league with Ralkava. And then another voice, yes, the Blood Priestess would be an interesting individual to sidelong with. I do not disagree. They have done greater than we initially expected. We will try and gather forces here before we make our way for the Royland. When we arrive there, we will swear our fealty to the Blood Priestess of the Bloody Mother, and of course Renka. And then they continue talking about what sounds like droll, related to details around the space, but nothing of interest.
So kind of looks back to Clyde. I have no idea what they're talking about.
Me neither.
It sounds like they want to be separate from the other groups. I don't know if that's a bad thing.
I mean, swearing fealty to a blood priest is probably only bad for us.
Definitely not a good thing.
Just
Did
based
they
on this
didn't they say they
context.
weren't going to do that? Whatever. Let's get them.
Said something about swearing fealty to the blood priest instead of someone else.
Oh, okay.
Blood Priestess and Renka.
Yeah, like, I think there's some kind of faction wars happening. I know there's a king, apparently a blood priestess, some kind. I don't know. I haven't got out much.
I'm new here.
She ran away from me.
I'd like to make a perception check to make sure that there's no like alarm if we step on something.
Okay. Yeah, don't worry about a roll. There isn't. It does sound like there might be kind of like individuals to the left, based on just kind of breathing sounds and kind of movement. And since you're entering into the space, I need to know, you're kind of doing hushed tones and whispers. Are you trying to remain stealthy, or are you just walking straight to the right?
Personally, I'm talking. Samon's talking hushed because he's not trying to purposely make more noise, but he's also wearing full plate armor, and I can't really control the clanging.
Okay. So then we'll just go ahead and get to it, fucking around and finding out. You kind of tromp through, and then you'd hear footfall kind of come in behind you from the left, and then you'd hear kind of a, and then kind of like a shuffle at a desk and kind of movement. And it sounds like two individuals to the left and two individuals to the right have kind of moseyed up, and you'd hear a voice from the right, the people who were apparently doing the cool kid talking. One of them yells out, "Who goes there? Ally or foe? Do you wear the hood or not?"
Oh shit, I am technically wearing a hood.
You would think that this is some sort of call, like a call that will require a specific answer, and it is not one that you know. And if you don't have a rogue, there's no chance of that being the case.
That just
So-
gave me a "Do you have a Geiger counter" vibes.
Yeah. So how do you answer?
Torgo shouts, "Not."
And then you die, and then you see two bugbears rush out from the right, and two goblins rush out from the left. Ha-ha! And you'd see that they all have the fellowhood pendant, and they all have their weapons and are ready to go, and I'm rolling initiative. And you should be too.
So I've got an 11.
Can you remove Zergo Jr. from initiative when you have a chance?
Everybody on there?
Should be.
I believe so.
All right. Beginning the encounter. Nobody surprised. Glide. You'd see goblins on the left, bugbears on the right.
Everybody happy with their initiative?
Yeah, switches. Do we want to do some
Anyone-
switches?
I mean,
Josh?
if you swap with me, I could definitely block off one side with a
Let's do it.
spell.
Yep.
Okay.
I'm 11, by the way.
It's still before several of them compared to my initiative.
Okay, you Goblin Warriors 12. Okay.
Okay. Glide. You're up.
I will move up to right here,
Okay.
and I will cast one of my found divinities. Strike of service spells.
Light clerics are the worst, man. Okay, Radiance of the Dawn.
Each creature within 30 feet of me takes saving throw. Will take half, I believe.
Oh, this is an action music. Hold on.
Oof.
Better. Okay, so the two goblin warriors appear to be taken by it. The two goblin other guys will take half as much.
Yep.
I believe that obliterates the goblins. And the bugbears appear to be fine-ish. I guess it's all subjective. Anything else, Clyde?
I'm gonna dip back behind my fighter here.
Okay. And end your turn.
Squishy guy. And in my turn.
You hear a like the stock audio door noise, and then a sound coming from the stairs, and then in something in Goblin. Okay. Does anybody here speak Goblin?
Yeah, I do.
Does Goblin count? Or not Goblin, Giant?
I
No.
figured.
Return back! Return back! Defend! Is what you'd hear. Okay. Next up is Saywin.
All right. Where was that goblin chittering coming from the left?
Yeah.
Or... Right. I'll still move over here. Interpose myself with the big boys. I'll target that guy.
Mm-hmm. That'll hit.
18 good. A savage attack.
Mm-hmm.
Not much better, but...
As you cut into him, he kind of goes, "Oh, Manor Fort men! Oh, what are you doing here?" And he just looks angry at your existence. And he seems to identify you as Manor Fort men, not Hilton people like the other goblins.
Manafort man? Like...
Yeah, he says, "Manor Fort man, what are you doing here?" It seems
Wow.
that they are cognizant of the fact that you are your entourage, based on what he's seen so far, are not Hilton people. They're from the Manor Fort. Done?
Our reputation precedes us. Yeah, done.
Zergo.
Here. Well, now my plans have kind of changed a little bit. Because I was going to do something funny, but I feel like I'd be a waste right now. I think the best thing to do is just try and help get rid of these guys as quickly as possible. So I'm going to do the stereotypical warlock stuff, if my sheet would ever open.
Those both hit.
What was
Chatted.
that? What was that button you said? Oh, there it is. No, okay, there we go. Send Zero Junior up. And,
Finishes him. Don't worry about damage. He's already dead.
you see Zero Junior run up and just go straight for the throat like
It's like,
always.
boom, boom, and he kind of falls back. His eyes kind of like, close shut, and you can see him spit blood, and he goes, ha ha ha, and then just as he does it, this cat just flies onto his face. You can hear his like throat being cut out, just destroying him. Okay. You'd hear another kind of like, kind of yelling for them to retreat, to get back, for whatever reason. It seems like they're trying to defend something up there. Then it'll go to, I believe this one is, yeah, that's okay. So this one is the one that's still alive down here. He'll step up to Saywin, and just when he's about to attack you, you'll see him just lay into the cat.
Reaction.
Yep.
Protection.
So disadvantage, right?
Right. -2 because of my Rockstar
Defender.
cooldown.
Yep.
Not the cat.
Same exact words.
10 will miss. He'll kind of look at you like a little bit more seriously after that initial spat and kind of focus on you. He doesn't have another attack. He is ending his turn. This is still on the goblin who didn't end their turn. Then this will go to Bugbear, who is done with their turn as well. And an unseen Bugbear will move into place and yell something in Goblin, which is just prepare it. We'll wait for them to come. Quick! And turn. Torgrave.
Yeah. So we've. I'm gonna move up so I can see what the heck's going on. All right, we got 2. One's alive. All right, I'm gonna do spiritual weapon.
Okay.
I'm going to. Where can I put it?
You can click wherever. It should have a summon button. Do you see where? Is it showing you to place it now?
No.
If you click summon from where you just cast it in the chat, there should be a button that says summon.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, click that and then place it where you want.
It doesn't have a summon button. It has refund resource, and that's it.
I got you.
Thank you.
Do you have control of that?
Control of what? Where is it?
Can I just put down?
No, I do not.
How about now?
Yes.
Okay. That's
Okay,
where
it
you
has
started.
to be next to me, I believe.
No, 20 feet out, I think.
No.
Or
20
more
feet?
than that.
Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna have it next to him, floating above the cat, and gonna attack him.
Okay.
Now, let's see here.
Now, if you
Did
click
it give
this
me...
cast again, it should have an attack option. It'll say summon or attack. Click attack.
Got it.
Or actually, no, it's on the weapon. That's so stupid. If you select the weapon, it'll show you the weapon's attack characteristic at the bottom. Click use feature and click move and attack. When you clicked it, it
Use
shows
feature.
yeah, move and
Move and
attack,
attack.
and then target the creature that you're wanting to hit.
All right.
That'll miss.
Right.
Action.
So spiritual weapon is just a bonus action,
So
so
your
I'll
action.
move forward.
Mhm.
And I guess I can't really reach him.
Yeah. Not really. The spiritual weapon actually doesn't take up space, but Zergo does.
Okay.
We let Zergo and Zergo
Alright.
be in the same space, but technically nobody else should be.
Can I do the defend action?
Yeah, dodge, for sure.
Okay, dodge, yeah.
Perfect.
Done.
And your turn. And then it'll go to Dead Bugbear. And then it'll go to Glide.
It's past here. Still alive. Just not telling the dead of that one.
Yeah, just the one guy.
Yeah. Has he been hurt yet?
Yeah.
Team wisdom saving.
Success.
Look at that.
Bell appears above his head and then disappears. Alright, glide past it. Sounds like whatever's going on up those stairs, they're preparing for something. Saywin.
Yeah. I think that's gonna miss.
Alright.
I'll miss.
Yeah, I think Zergo's got this.
For sure.
Yeah,
and your
Zergo.
turn. Zergo, you're up.
Alright. Um,
What are we doing? Outer blast, cool. Give me a second beam. Damage for both. And then go ahead and throw your cat attack after throwing the damages.
right. He will get pushed into the wall,
Yeah, that's fine.
but the cat will,
Move up and finish.
close the gap.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, similar to the last attacks. Bam Bam slams into them, and then Cat slams onto the face. Very much killing him.
Before I end my turn, I will walk up in this direction to see what I see.
Okay.
And that is it.
Hallway to the north. Looks like there's a very strange looking steps that look like they've been smoothed down, either by wind or by purpose. And then it looks like it goes up to where they came from. So, yeah, you'd hear voices still coming from the left side, like they're preparing a defense. And remove participant on the next stroke. Yep. Okay, and then it'll go to apparently a bugbear who's not really barking orders anymore, but it does sound like activity is happening. Torgrave, you're up.
Right. Moving up.
Now, just to make sure, the sound is coming from the left.
Oh.
It doesn't sound like there's any sound coming from the right. But you can go to the right. That still hasn't been investigated. It's up to you how you want to go.
No, I'm gonna go over here.
Okay. Kind of peeking around, it looks like you can see the foot of these kind of steps. Looks like they go up and in. Holding there.
I'm gonna. I guess I can only move my spiritual sword where I can see it. Correct?
Yeah, so it could return back 20 feet towards you for sure.
Yeah, but I can't have it go exploring.
Because you can't see through it either.
Yeah. Where is my sword?
I don't know.
It's underneath
on
the
me.
bugbear?
Yeah, there you go.
Oh, there it is. It's already drifted back some. Cool.
Great.
Alright. I think that's 4. Yeah.
There. Alright. Glad you're up.
Noise came from this way. I will head this way. Okay.
Okay. Like I said before, it looks like you're kind of at the base of a series of steps like that.
Is someone trying here?
Something happens, but nothing shows for it. Say when you're up.
40.
Take the dash action.
You'd have to get to 40.
I have this speedy feat. I'm 40 base now.
Oh, then yeah, you could take the dash action. Okay, pause. The second that you step there, you hear a "No!" in Goblin, and then you hear a thrust, and then you see what appears to be a massive log tumbling down the stairs towards Saywin. Saywin, I need you to make a dexterity saving throw.
No problem.
He said,
Did you see the log?
Yeah. It's like, ooh.
That'll fail.
I got it. Oh.
So the log will knock you down, and you will be taking 32 points of damage.
Ow. I still have movement left over. Can I use that to stand back up?
Yeah, if you dash, for sure, for sure.
Alright, so then I moved 50, so I would have had 30 left. I used half of that to stand up, so I'd have 15 left.
40, 45.
Okay.
Yeah, you would be able to move up the stairs, that's true. Okay. You would see, just as you're coming up that way, there's a couple of lights in the darkness that appear, and as your eyes are kind of looking at them, there's this just strange smell. I need you to make just a perception check for free. And then, Zergo, you're up.
Right. I have a question. So,
The scent
is there a
not
world
familiar.
where I can only use one like leveled spell per turn, or no?
Yes, correct.
Okay, I was just checking. All right. I am going to move.
Don't forget
Right.
just like token movement.
Yeah, no, I'm just.
You're on ruler.
I'm gonna move. I know. I'm gonna move there. And I know I can do it differently. My roll 20 is coming out. And I'm gonna bonus action Misty Step for free with the feat that I picked.
Okay.
Let me the spell. Oh, I accidentally clicked use. Click refund resource then. Go. Oh, wait. I think I
Here.
have to move another 5 feet
Yeah,
forward to go there. Yeah.
that's fine. And then you have accomplished 50 feet of movement, but only, or 55 feet of movement, but only 25 feet of actual movement. So you have 5 feet left.
And I have my action. Where's Zergo Jr.? I cannot see my cat. Oh, is he underneath that bugbear?
Probably.
I'll have him take the dash action as well. I'll like Zergo and Zergo Jr. So I want to move up here next to my ally. And then Zergo Jr. can move 80 feet with a dash action, so he'll be up there with me.
Okay. So then you will see the two lights fly past you two. They don't appear to be directed at you. They will hit against that log, and I need everybody within 10 feet of that log, which is everybody that's not on the stairs, to make a dexterity saving throw as well.
That was my roll for a sec, but no, mine's worse.
Okay. Both of you are going to take 17 points of fire damage as the log explodes, being struck by fire arrows. It seems to have been coated with flame, like the materials, things that are explosive, and now the log is burning. So this 10 by 10 space that's at the base of the steps is on fire. I don't have a marker for it, unfortunately. Let's see if I can place a measurement tool in the square variety. There we go. The red area is on fire. Maybe I can make an effect.
So it's 17 points of fire, right?
17 fire damage, yep. Sorry, the traps are kind of wonky. I'll figure them out before next time. But yeah, that's this guy who fired his arrows on sequence. And then the bugbear will kind of rush down the steps, and he's going to bowl into the orc. I need you to make an athletics or an acrobatics check, your choice.
You said make a what?
Athletics or acrobatics check, your choice. I'm trying to shove you.
Okay.
Just kind of slams into you. You kind of hold your ground, but you realize that the footing that you're on is not very good. It's pretty precarious. If he had pushed you, you would have slid all the way down into the fire. He hits against you, kind of looks up at you with like a bit of fear in his eyes, but we'll end his turn. Torgrave.
Alright.
Shuffling the flames out. If you're moving through that space, you're going to be on fire again.
Okay.
Just want to make sure that's clear.
Yeah, that's fine. Let's see.
So you are stepping into the fire?
How far is the fire going?
It's that red box.
Again.
Oh, sorry. So sorry. So sorry. I'm so sorry. Hold on. Let me try and make it a color that's even deeper.
Yellow? Yellow would work.
Orange. That's good. There?
Yeah, much better. Okay.
Sorry,
that's
I'm
fine.
so sorry about that.
I can't go diagonal to avoid the fire or leap over it, right?
Hard corners are actually blocked. You can't move around them like that. So you'd actually have to go, through the fire space.
Could I jump?
You can attempt to jump. It's going to be a dexterity saving throw regardless when you enter into the space, and the damage will basically just be the exact same damage you took before, which was...
so, like 17?
Yeah, it's 5d6 damage. The fire is extremely hot.
Cool. So they're cut off from us.
Yes. You can still see them.
I can see this guy from here, right?
Yeah.
Is he looking like he was hit at all?
No. He looks like he slammed into Zergo and chumped. Like, did not do well at it.
Okay. I'm gonna cast the spell Command.
Okay.
Where is it? Oh, it's the first level. Cool. It's a DC 13, please.
He'll fail.
Is that a D1? Is that a 20 or a 1? Okay.
Cool.
I'm gonna tell him to approach.
Okay. He cannot. On his turn, he probably will not be able to because he's currently barred from moving through hostile creatures. But if they cede to him, they will allow for that to happen. Okay. Glide. Unless you have something else, sorry. Move your weapon up to you. I think
I'll
it's good to you.
weapon.
Cool. And
Done.
so, glide.
That's
Sorry.
it.
Sorry if I seem to rush. I kind of want to clear this room before
No, yeah, you're
end
good.
time. So.
Yeah.
I'll back up. Back up one too.
Yeah. I was about to ask you, are you ending your turn there? So good, thank you for making that not a problem.
As Air Cocker, I get Gust of Wind,
Okay.
which I'm assuming I could use to push the fire away from me.
Could try to, yeah. Quick gust of wind for me. Okay. So the fire in question is currently basically in play because of a accelerant. The liquid that came off the tree when it hit and that was on the tree itself. I am going to say that instead of me making a strength saving throw as a fire, which I don't have that as a thing, I want you to roll a 20-sided dice, and I'm going to tell you that the chance of you succeeding is very limited. I need a 16, 17, 18, 19, or 20 for you to succeed in pushing the fire down, muting the fire. Okay, so you kind of like... and the fire kind of kicks out from you and seems to kind of like wrap back towards the accelerant. You feel like standing in that space will be bad if you end your turn there because you're adjacent to the heat. So how would you like to...
I'm gonna use. Can I use my inspiration to re-roll his die?
I'm gonna say just because this is kind of like a fluff piece, like situation that I'm adding to it, I wouldn't suggest it.
Okay, done.
I mean, I guess you can go ahead and re-roll it if you want to, Travis. If you want to take the inspiration or not.
I'll just use mine on for it.
Okay.
Use his. No.
Fair enough. Roll it again. D20. 16, 17, 18, or 19. No go.
Oh, boy.
Alright.
Okay. We gave it the cool, honest college try. You're going to back away from the fire. Got it? Ending your turn?
Yep.
Okay. A goblin will rush out and slam into Saywin. He's doing so with like a very large brocaded shield with spikes on it. So make an athletics or acrobatics check. Your choice. And because of his cool shield, he will have advantage.
I will use my inspiration. I don't want to fall in the fire.
He got an 8, which means he would have met your initial one. Because you're the defender, he would have succeeded. So roll inspiration and get better than an 8.
I'm gonna add 2 to it if he chose not to with, what's his name? Zergo Jr.
Zergo Jr. is not an LOS, is he?
Zergo Jr.
He's right there.
Yeah.
Where is he?
It's also right here on the
Oh, yeah, okay.
line right there.
Let me check the wording on that.
me put in chat for you? Or?
I got it. Yeah, that would work.
Okay, I will save inspiration then. I'm sorry. Oh, you didn't take the damage off me for the log. Were you? Did you want me to do it?
What?
When you hit me with the log, you didn't take the damage off.
Oh,
me.
I was asking you to do it. Sorry, because the traps are
Oh,
wonky. I dealt a lot of damage to you. Do you remember how much it was?
I think
32.
it was like 30, 32 or something.
32, yeah.
Okay.
Ow.
I thought this was all your blood down here. Like,
No, I'm pretty sure it's ours.
huh.
I don't believe in blood.
All right. Well, that's his turn. He's gonna end it. It'll go to Saywin.
Alright, this guy tried to push me in fire. I'm going to smash him with a sword.
That sounds good.
Oof. 19.
Hit.
Savage attacker.
Yeah. Better.
That's better.
That'll
Still
kill him in
standing?
one stroke. You kind of cut straight across his throat, like dipping down and cutting him. Not so much down because he's kind of at a higher elevation. And as you do, you can hear him like gargling on his own blood as he dies. The character's name was Gargle. I had to mention his name. I'm sorry. Okay, go ahead.
This guy's all wispy in his brain, right? Because he got commanded.
Yeah, that does appear to be the case.
I'm gonna give him a path.
Okay, as long as you stay adjacent to him, because he's, yeah, that's fine.
I'm gonna stand right here, and I can't. Is there like a something blocking?
It's at an altitude because it's kind of up a bit. You actually have to climb and ascend into that next step to be able to see over.
If I want to, what is this? An action? If I grow to giant size, will I be tall enough to see over the ledge?
The mechanics of Foundry do not allow me to erase this very cleanly, so I'm gonna say no, because there's not enough ceiling room for you to grow fully.
For you, okay.
I'm sorry.
All right, then second wind, because I'm in pain.
Oh, like, is it region controlled? I was like, as you were asking the question, how do I get rid of that space? There's no regions. It's a lighting. No, it's
Can I
not.
bonus action focus to spend a hit die?
A bonus action is second wind.
I thought second was just like a free action.
No, it's a bonus action.
Oh, never mind then.
Yeah.
Okay. Done with
Oh,
your
it's a
turn?
bonus. Sorry.
Questioning me
Yep,
on
my
the
turn.
rules?
I need to read. Read.
Reading is fundamental. Okay, Zergo, you're up. This guy
I
does appear
can-
like he's gonna walk past you.
I can just walk around him, right?
Yeah. I want to make sure you
Um,
guys understand too for command. Like it will get him closer to you, but I believe if he moves into like a piece of that's actually no longer a thing. It just does what. That's funny.
Yep. That's why.
They
But can
just
he still
don't
take
care anymore.
action?
No, he can't. Well, no, it doesn't say anything about him losing his reaction. So yeah,
So he could attack.
he could still attack you,
Um,
but he just has to approach on his turn.
Do I want to take the hit and save my action? I think I will. I'll take the
Okay.
reaction if he wants to swing at me. My AC's 16.
You're adjacent to me, so should help a little bit.
Oh, so that means it's 18 then, right?
It's a miss. Okay, you move up.
What do I see up here?
There you go. There's a goblin. He's all by himself. He's
I
scared.
moved 25. I'm gonna move behind him. I have disadvantage, and I'm gonna try and Eldritch Blast him.
Okay. Do you have something that allows you to attack with ranged weapons in point blank?
I thought I could just spell point blank with disadvantage.
Yeah, disadvantage. That's what I was checking for. Yep.
Oh.
So you have disadvantage. On both
Oh, did I
attacks.
say advantage?
Yeah,
Or-
I may have misheard
Oh,
you or
sorry.
not heard you. I just didn't think that it was covered. Yep. So second attack. Both will miss.
Yes. Oh, I saw my cat, which I can no longer see.
Oh, that's fine.
Can you move my cat next to me?
Yeah, you bet.
This one right there.
Okay.
Oh, I should have used a luck dice just to give myself a normal roll. Damn it. I'll give the luck dice to the cat.
Cool. Didn't
Oh
help.
my god. That was awful.
Yeah. You tried. And that's, you know, it's a lot. So this guy is going to look at you confused and kind of not knowing what to do here. He is going to pull a device out of his pocket and he's going to light it. And about maybe a second later, the fuse goes out and detonates. Saywin and Zergo, I need the two of you to go ahead and make dexterity saving throws as the bomb goes off.
Does Zergo Jr. also need one?
Oh, yes, please.
Alright. Dexterity saving throw.
Okay, now I will use my inspiration. Can't make a save today.
There it is.
$14 good enough?
Actually, I misjudged the size of the explosion. It'll just be Zergo Jr. and Zergo.
Can I have my inspiration or my
Yeah.
my inspiration back?
Yeah, certainly, certainly.
Thank you.
If you beat a dexterity saving 12, you're going to take half.
I have my reaction, right?
Yeah.
I'm gonna make Zergo Jr. take half damage with my reaction.
So Zergo will take
Half
6,
and half.
and Zergo
Zergo will take
Jr.
half,
will
half.
take 3.
Gotta protect my character's son.
That's right. Okay, the goblin will walk into the fire, and just due to brevity, will die immolated in flame. It had 33 hit points, but yeah, I don't want to walk through all of that. And then ultimately, when the smoke clears on the goblin, you'll realize that he's dead. I'm going to kill the initiative, and you do a very quick sweep of the material here. But ultimately, as you end that search, concluding that search, what you'll note is that inside of the ravine area, I'm flashing all over the place. Inside the ravine area, you hear a large call from a creature that appears to be very large. When you go out to check what it is, you realize you have a very limited and narrow window to escape this area, as what appears to be a massive red dragon lands high up on the hill structure above the Caves of Chaos and kind of starts looking around. And you escape. And I'll get you the items that are in this spot without, like, the, you know, full-on searching. Thanks for watching those that did, and we will see you tomorrow as Brent tries to kill us all. See you then.